all right, we got to fill this. You have the begin. They said it's the beginning of a cavity, and it's better to fill now than obviously if it progresses. They're like, it's a baby cavity. And then they go, so we'll take care of those 2 cavities. And I go, what the fuck are you talking about? 2. It's 1. And they're like, no, because it's in like the between 2 teeth. I go, you never said this shit. I got really heated actually.
So when they showed you the initial x-ray, she presented it as 1 cavity?
When I had, they were like, oh, you have the start of it. She was the same kind of thing. She was, you have the beginning of a cavity here. It's better to do it now than later. And I go, okay. So I came back today and then they were like, so those 2 cavities. And I go, what are you talking about? And then guess what?
What?
About 10 minutes in the procedure, she goes, good news. I go, what? She goes, it's 1 cavity. I go, that's what you fucking said last time.
Yeah. She's a gypsy.
Yeah. And I go, I'm on to you guys. You guys have done this before. Little fucking cigans, rohat cigans.
Rohat cigan. Look, she's trying to rip you off.
Yeah.
She tells you one thing and then charging you twice.
Rotten gypsy dentists.
Did she? How many cavities did she charge you for?
1.
Then? Good. Fucking
also,
liar.
A fucking surcharge on a credit card. I'm like, huh?
What's a surcharge?
Yeah, they're like, oh, we charge a 3% on a credit card to pay for this. I'm like, oh, because I didn't bring cash. Do people bring cash to the dentist usually?
Yeah, that's shady as shit.
That's our fee. And I was like, I have a fee. It's called finding a new fucking dentist.
Yeah. This is a gypsy dentist.
Yeah.
Ripping you off big time.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, this is immigrant stuff. Is she an immigrant?
No, I mean, it doesn't, couldn't tell because she's all this. And I was like, why don't you lower that? Let me see that face.
Yeah.
See where you're from. Because I judge people based on where they're from. I want to see where you're from, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true because my old Russian dentist, cash only. They do cash only.
Yeah.
This is what immigrants do usually.
Very strange.
Very dicey.
I'm having my teeth cleaned. Here's $400. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, let me tell you, this same lady, she told me, she's like, oh, you're going to have a brand new crown. This one's cracking. And I was like, yeah, right, bitch. But then 3 months later, I went back and she was right. She showed me the x-ray. She's like, see, it's cracked. You have to redo the crown. I was like, all right, bitch, I trust you now.
Oh.
But I didn't initially. You know what I mean? Like, I'm also very wary of dentists and telling me what's up. You shady fucking gypsy bitch. Yeah. Well, she did it, though. How you feeling? You still numb?
Yeah, my face is numb. I'm drooling. I keep wiping drool off the right side of my face.
Did you bring the headphones like I told you to?
No, but luckily, I didn't remember. Then she was like, hey, we have headphones here.
Thank God.
So I listened to a podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah, about Kim Il-sung.
Oh, cool.
About the famine of the 90s. And it was pretty cool.
What's wrong with you? Last night, the kids went to sleep at a decent time. I get into bed with you, and all I hear is like the kidnappers took her, put goggles on her face.
American Nightmare. Have you guys seen it? Did you guys watch it?
Oh my God.
I want to watch it so bad. I haven't yet.
Unfucking believable. It is really phenomenal. The story's insane.
I mean, I don't.
But you know how she does this thing where she's like, what is wrong with you? As if it's not the #1 show on Netflix right now.
But I cannot for the life of me understand why, especially women, want to hear about this.
Because it's exciting.
For you, because it can't happen to you.
No, I think they're titillated by the fact that it could happen to them.
Maybe that's the appeal, because I certainly don't have it in me. The whole time I think to myself, this is going to happen to me.
This guy's a real fucking psycho. He is crazier than shit. The guy that was doing this
and he's smart, which always, when they were like super educated, I'm always like, that's even creepier.
It's so good that there's definitely somebody listening who's like, I haven't, I've heard, or maybe you consider. Let's talk about it on the next one because it's too good. I feel like we should give people a chance to watch it.
Okay.
It's too good.
Fair enough.
Zolo, go watch it. You got to watch it.
I will
tonight.
It was really nice that I got to fall asleep to hearing rape and
kidnapping, rapes. Lots of knucklehead behavior. It's really worth giving a listen to.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. Give it a gaze. Yeah, and you probably will lock your doors afterwards.
For sure. Yeah. I get double security. No way, man. I'm never living alone. These bitches, they live alone. You need a dog. You need 5 fucking dogs if you live
I'll tell you this. The people that were affected by this, none of them were living alone.
Nem, az nem true.
That's one.
The one that I saw.
Okay, one. But the other ones were not alone.
Great.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Airtight?
Gotta be fully
Talking about
armed.
anything else?
Well, let's open the show first.
Kill myself.
Here we go.
Oh,
Ready?
yeah.
Here we go.
This guy's the
I
best.
find it so cute and funny and kind of annoying that so many modern men's work leaders base their branding off of like Spartan culture, and they call it the Modern Warrior Journal, or we're the Samurai Brotherhood, yet they never get naked. They never do ball cupping rituals. They never see each other's cocks. The outermost extension of each other's hearts are completely hidden by their Lululemon polyester underwear that's leaching feminizing chemicals right into their ball sacks.
So true.
Who is Randy?
Guy's on to it. He knows.
I love this guy.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Oh, feel it, Tom. I'm feeling it today. I see you shaking your shoulders. Shake, 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 shake your shoulders and play the song like you mean it. Kidnapping and murder. In my sleep, I dream about sad murder.
It happens.
It happens.
It's out there.
Shit happens.
There's some goofy guys out there. This guy,
Well,
I gotta say, once again, incredible skin.
He's so handsome, and I love the flecks of silver in his whiskers.
Yeah, but
he's so cute.
The tone of his.
Oh, he looks great.
Yeah.
Would you do Spartan ball cupping with him?
I think if I had a good teacher, if he was introducing me to what's going on. And you're supposed to do more than just that. Did you know that? What,
this shit so much.
Real warriors?
And really, they could be leaching good high vibrational brotherhood vibrations into each other's ball sacks through cupping, which is exactly what the Spartans did.
Yeah.
If you claim to be like a Spartan samurai brotherhood, it's like the samurai were sniffing each other's balls.
Duh.
The Spartans were cuddling and sucking each other's nipples before battle on animal skins.
Mm-hmm.
The Celtic druids and the fierce kilted warriors that you see in Braveheart.
Yeah.
Did you know they did not actually wear their kilts when they went into battle? They would actually take off their pants so their penises and testicles were exposed during battle, and
Not
then they
true.
would
No
moon
way.
the British with their buttholes. All of that truth is missing from the Spartan ethos of the modern men's work movement. It's like, you're going to call yourself Spartan? Do some ball cupping.
This is either very true or the long play to get some cocks and balls in your hands. You know what I mean? This is either like really a new angle for gay shit under the guise of like a history, dude, or this is true and we're all just ignorant to
Well,
it.
he knows an alternative truth that you don't know.
Yeah.
I never knew that about Braveheart. There's so many things I'm learning from
Also,
him.
here's the thing even for more, archaic groups that knew less, feels like it's very much an intuitive thing that you always want to protect your dick and balls.
Right. That's hence
So
why
having them
they
exposed
is
feels
silly.
crazy.
That's why they invented armor, to protect your vital organs.
Right,
your
but I mean,
dick
actually,
and
your
balls.
genitals, like most people's genitals, when they are in danger, retreat, because it's your body's natural mechanism to protect its
Sure.
reproductive organs. So everything kind of goes up. And I would think that if you were in battle, you'd be like not just covered, but like protected.
But then how are you going to show the enemy your butthole?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Right. And then how are you going to sniff?
You sniff each other's taints. I know that the Chicago Bulls did that during their
Is that
their
right?
2-3-peats. Yeah, but pregame, Jordan, Pippen, Horace
They
Grant.
smelled
PJ.
each other's balls to collect essences to grow their musk.
Fire each other's up, and
Yeah.
then look at them. They were so dominant. Yeah. Jordan, the great taint sniffer.
I think you and the other male comics in Austin need to start doing this
I'm not against it.
in the green room before shows.
I'm not opposed to it.
Do you think they would do this with you, Shane Gillis and
And
Tim
Tony.
Dillon? I know he's gonna want to do
Tim's
that.
not going to be hard to convince. Yeah, Bert visits all. I'm sure Bert would be the easiest guy to talk into sniffing someone's taint or cupping their balls. Like he would be 30 seconds in. He'd be like, "All right, just hold him, hold him." I can feel it moving. Yeah, he would be easy to convince. But yeah, I'm into the idea.
Yeah.
Especially if it makes me a warrior.
The thing is, it does make intuitive sense to me, though. If you want to build your masculinity, build your musk, what better way to do it than to smell another man's testosterone, to feel his energy?
Yeah,
He's not wrong. It makes logical sense to me.
I feel like when you start spinning it like this, people start to nod more and they go, right, all that testosterone's coming in.
Well,
that's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
That's how the gays get you. They always have their tricks up their sleeves, and then they're like, "Oh, look, you're not gay. Now just put it in your mouth." And you're like, "Oh," and they're like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Oh, now I'm getting a warrior." Oh,
this, you know what? Now that you're saying it like that, I think you're right. I think this might be a gay guy's ploy.
and he's gonna make a video being like, "Fucking gay! Look how fucking immature and like stupid these people are. They have no idea how history works at all. The Celtics and the fucking Scottish and the samurai, they all were swallowing cum right before battle, and that's how they got their energy." And you're like, "Oh yeah, I didn't realize that."
Yeah, it's the history nobody tells you about.
Yeah,
It's so upsetting. I feel so gypped. They didn't teach me this in high school or
Speaking
college.
of cool stuff, oh,
Yeah.
you said you wanted to do airtight.
Listen, I mean, this topic has really captivated TikTok. It went highly viral.
People really were into airtight.
A lot of people never heard the term airtight, which to me is ignorance. You should
People
really
watched
learn.
the entire video and said, "I still don't understand what this means." Had to get other people explaining to them that airtight means everywhere that air can enter is plugged up, basically, minus your nostrils and your ears.
Yeah, you got to learn your history, people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So remember the last gentleman we had right in Brock, and he was telling
He told us
us
about 5. He told us that his ex-girlfriend had 5 guys at once, like on a naval base or some shit.
Right. So we asked for him to elaborate, and here it is.
Oh, he did?
I have the. Would you like to read it? You seem very excited.
Well, just so we go, he's like, "Yeah, my ex this, she had 5 guys," and you're like, "Come on."
So just so we clarify, airtight is anus, vag, mouth.
Yeah.
Meaning no air.
And this guy was like, "Oh, my girl did 5," and everybody was like,
5
"Come
meaning
on."
the 2 hands.
The hands are full too. Which here's the thing, my thought on that was like, that's a pro move, meaning.
Well, I've never even seen that in porn.
Well, but I have. I think it's like, but that's like, okay, there's it's a performance.
Yeah.
The idea that somebody in their personal life is like all 5 of you. La, 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 la. It's a lot, right? So.
Well, and the coordination, no way.
So Brock expands.
Oh,
is that what we're
yeah.
hearing here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then is there a second page? No.
Zolo, what's the second page?
Yeah.
The second page is the original email in case you wanted to go back.
Yeah,
Oh, I got you right. So
let's
the
recap
original is that most women have had 2 guys at once, if not more, he'd say. Jesus. Okay. I know multiple females that have taken 2 guys at once. I knew a few girls who had 3, but I'll do you one better. My ex took a trip to Gulfport to the military base down there to cheat on me and wound up doing 5 at once. All holes in both hands. She literally got knocked up by a fat, miserable piece of shit. And it's great revenge seeing her get fat and depressed. So that was his original email, and I was like, come on. So we asked, could he elaborate more? And apparently he did.
He can.
Okay, so here we go. You ready?
I'm fucking sorry.
So I got to put on my dad glasses.
Yeah, read
this is
that.
exactly why they give you glasses, to read messages like this. So me and her were on and off for years, like 8 years or so. And she told me during one of our times apart that she'd had a threesome in Gulfport with this guy I had beef with as a revenge thing. That's just evil, man.
Dang. But
We later got back together and got engaged. So this guy...
With the hoe?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, the guy I had beef with moved back to town, started working with a good friend of mine at a boat factory. Guys being guys in the break room, the guy started telling the story of what actually happened, which included 3 more stories than the story that I got. So she had told that she had a threesome, but there were actually 5 guys there. My buddy is a murder show guy and likes investigating, so he went full detective, found the guys, and verified the story. Then he hit me up to have some beers one night, told me everything that happened, and showed what the guys said shortly before our wedding, which I obviously called off. I was stupid for taking her back to begin with, so I called it off. She got knocked up by some other dude, got fat, and didn't do shit with her life, and I made out great, LOL. Great wife, great kids, great job. But yeah, there's tons of whores. More than I think y'all realize. I've got a lot more threesome group fuck stories. I wasn't even a part of it. I just feel like it was a common thing growing up there, but there's nothing in Arkansas to do, so maybe that's part of it.
Yeah. Oh,
Let me know
Arkansas,
if I can
yeah.
help with anything else, Brock.
Thanks, Brock. You want to know the best way to learn a language? It's through immersion, living where the language is spoken and using it every day. But if that's not in the cards this year, you can still learn a language the second best way, and that's with Babbel. Be a better you in 2024 with Babbel, the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Don't pay hundreds of dollars for private tutors or waste hours on apps that don't really help you speak the language. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. I've been using Babbel to learn Spanish because my husband is on his Spanish challenge too, and it's been really fun and really easy. So here's a special limited time deal for our listeners. Right now, get 50% off a one-time payment for a lifetime Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/YMH. Get 50% off at babbel.com/YMH. Spelled BABBEL.com/YMH. Rules and restrictions may apply. Listen up, football fans. This is the last weekend of the year to get your football bets in. I've teamed up with DraftKings, and right now is the perfect time to take your shots at the crown. DraftKings is giving all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly when they place their first $5 bet on anything. There's no time like the present. Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using my promo code MOM. Wondering what you can use your $200 in bonus bets on? Combine multiple bets together from Super Bowl 58 for a shot and an even bigger payout. If you're already signed up for DraftKings, you can make a bet on Super Bowl 58 and get a bonus bet back. Get a bonus bet in the amount of your initial wager. Max reward varies. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Wow. You know what? We didn't consider, Tommy, is you're right, that these small town
that
places,
does make sense. Yeah.
But then again, okay, so here's my thinking. Yeah, but if you live in a small town and everybody talks,
that's how, well, but you're actually telling what happened. It is a small circle and everybody talks and the story got out.
See, even more reason for me to not have a 5-way.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, there's like 10 guys in the village I can bang. And if I'm banging half of them, they're going to talk.
Yeah, you don't live in a village though.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it's called, a small group of people living in Arkansas.
Right.
But in LA, you could do that and you'll never be found out, thankfully.
Well, I'm saying
Francisco.
you can keep the story, you can keep the dream going because you don't live in a small town. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Keep the dream going.
Yeah.
The dream for me.
I got a cooler story for you.
Oh, I have more.
Oh, you do?
A woman wrote in who went airtight.
That's very much worth it.
Okay,
Please.
hold on. So this is an actual live woman human that wrote in who went airtight. Ready, guys?
Oof.
Airtight story from a woman is the email title. This didn't happen in my 20s. I was in my late 30s.
Wow.
The morning of, I threw a birthday party for my small kid at a trampoline park too. So don't discount moms and their wild sides. Thank you. I took on 3 dudes at the same time. Airtight. We had discussed the activities and participants ahead of time so I could prepare. The day of, I stuck to just dumb bitch juice, Pedialyte, and water. Here's the how-to. One guy lies on his back, and I get on top and ride for a bit. Then the second dude gets behind me. I bend forward as far as I can, so it's belly to belly with the first guy still inside. Then the second guy enters my ass. He controls the momentum, really. At that point, your girl isn't able to really move. Third dude comes to the front and straddles the first dude's face, more or less. I took him into my mouth/throat. By this point, I had been having sex with all 3 of them alone and in combinations for a few hours. So this was the finale. It's an absolute insane experience. Very, very fun. At the time, I had a long-term partner and he had friends who were open to the experience. I don't really think it's fair to say that slighted behavior is for girls in their 20s and they end up regretting it. Love your show. Hope I could shed some light on Airtight.
Well, but here's the thing. How did the birthday party go that we opened with?
Did anybody get injured at the trampoline park? Those can be dangerous.
Yeah, that's a detail I wish I didn't know.
Can I tell you as a mother, the first thing I think of?
What?
Is like, she had a birthday party for her kid. You know how fucking exhausting those
So
are?
tired.
And then she had the energy to do this
Even
after?
when we've done the thing at the place.
Yeah.
And the kids come, you're just like, God damn it. I can't fuck 3 guys right now.
Yeah,
I'm too tired.
I wouldn't have the energy to fuck 2.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, 2 would even be a lot.
So
well, that is a lovely story.
really a testament to her energy levels.
I noticed
as well.
I
Did you get aroused at all?
No,
I did.
my penis-
Halfway through it, I
Really?
was like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
picturing it. And I was okay.
my penis actually shrunk during the story. I'm glad that you were turned on. I
You
noticed
need to get into cupping.
I know.
Get
I
your
noticed
energy back.
that there were women that commented that they had done this, and I'll tell you something. Those profile pictures had something in common.
What, Tom?
They didn't look like ladies. I'll tell you that. There was
Yeah, they weren't
interesting
church-going.
group. I think this is something that's really tickling your fancy, though. You're getting
I
fired
love
up
it. Now I got to
Yeah.
go to the trampoline park, have a birthday party,
and see what happens.
you and I got to plan some stuff.
Well, you got to have two. Here's the thing that I'll give her credit for, or at least makes sense to me.
Yeah.
She's laying out that these are 3 people she's familiar with.
And she's had sex with them independently, which is, I think, the key here.
That's the key. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want just some Johnny-come-new guy.
No.
And who are you? And how do you fuck me? And
Exactly. You get to know everybody.
here's my one problem.
Yeah.
I don't like anal. This
You
is
don't-
not going to work.
Here's the thing. You don't know
This
that
is not
yet.
gonna work.
No, you don't know that yet. And also, she's clearly poly. Maybe not bi, but she's poly.
She's poly.
And that helps.
Here's the thing. I'd have to get really good at anal to go this varsity level.
You can start with plugs, first of all. You can just start with anal plugs.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you're just like shooting down ideas before you really think them out. And you could definitely do a 2-way. Why don't you start with a 2-way before a 3-way?
I think the thought of like the DP part
Yeah.
is so intense.
But just so that's what I'm saying is why are you just don't rush into that. Just V and mouth first.
oh yeah, finger cuffs.
Well, yeah.
That's easy to do. That's easy to do.
We could go to the
Finger
park
cuff.
and find someone there. Yeah, the park has a lot of people.
The dog park or the people park?
Either park.
Yeah.
Because
With
dog
other
owners are
parents?
usually pretty nice. You know?
Or do we go to the park with our kids playing and we find like a dad?
Hello. Yeah. Find a nice dad.
Oh God.
I think it's a good place to start.
Yeah.
I think you start with 2 before. You don't have to rush to 3.
Right. You start with one guy,
Start with 2,
go to
yeah.
2, go to
Yeah.
3, and then 4, 5.
Yeah. But you got to kind of warm it up.
I understand.
One at a time.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Nobody runs into airtight. That's what she's telling you too. Like you don't just run into it. You have sex with the guys and then you guys figure out the configuration. And
Yeah.
she also makes a good point. It's not just for women that do it and regret it in their 20s.
Yeah.
You can do it in your late 30s as a mom.
And also, she has great memory of it. She's like,
Great.
it was really, really fun.
Yeah, not so much for my kid's birthday, but
Yeah. The day of the birthday for her is really not about the birthday. She's like, that's the day that I had 3 cocks in me.
so much to
You know,
celebrate.
when they look at the trampoline photos, and the kid's like, oh, this is my 8th birthday. She's like, you want to know what's funny about that day?
Fun fact. What's really cool.
Oh, yeah, that's the day you had the clown come. Well, it's not that.
Memory.
All right, I got another story
Such
for you.
good
Do you
memories.
know who this is? Do you know this guy?
Yeah, he's Vince McMahon.
Yeah, you do know him.
Because from wrestling, I dated a guy that was into wrestling. That's, the
That's
only
right,
reason I
because you
know.
knew who The Undertaker was.
And I went to the stupid wrestling.
Well, he has a whole new look
looks
to
terrible.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not a good look, but this is his new look, which is jet black hair,
Yeah.
some plastic surgery, and Tony Stark mustache.
Yeah.
And he just resigned as the chairman of WWE, which is a big deal. I mean, he has been the face of this brand
The
for
villain.
decades.
The villain of the brand.
Well,
yes.
but he's the guy in charge. He runs
Yes.
the show, and he really
Yeah.
built it up into like a absolutely enormous juggernaut of sports entertainment. I mean, it's multi-billion-dollar.
Mm-hmm.
So, a former WWE employee claimed that he sexually abused her, including with sex toys that he named after wrestling stars in a shocking new lawsuit. Janelle Grant broke her silence about their relationship and disturbing allegations, including that he defecated on her head during a threesome
Oh, dear.
and asked her to continue performing after, while he went to clean himself up. So she had a turd on her head and it was dripping down her back. And he was like, keep blowing that guy.
Stay there.
Right there.
That's cool.
He sent her text messages.
Jeez.
I'm the only one who owns you and controls you. Her lawsuit comes after the Wall Street Journal reported that last year, the WDOE was investigating an alleged $3 million payment from him to a departing female employee. Grant, who was unnamed at the time, claims she received an initial installment of $1 million, but no further payment. So she is seeking more money. Here's some of the texts. Can you read them? Regarding
your last picture. You need your panties ripped off and 3 big black dicks in all 3 holes at the same time. 3 exclamation marks. He likes 3s. Way up your pussy, Pussey, and way up your ass as far as they will go, but even farther. And the thickest cock goes down your throat, so it makes you gag and convulse as those big black cocks pound away. It feels like from the start you're being assaulted, but it's made you come nonstop. Just one, he's such a juvenile, just one continuous constant orgasm. And just before you pass out, those big black dicks squirt their loads of cum inside. This is unreal. Is
He's
a 7th
71
grader
years
wrote
old.
this?
He's 71, I think.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I can't even, it's so juvenile.
Yeah.
As you lay on your stomach, the cum is coming out all your holes. I'll turn you over and jack off all over it. So hold on. Here's the crazy part.
That's the best. I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah, like, why is he jacking off all over?
Because he's turned
it?
on by all this.
Why doesn't he fuck
So
her?
he would send her. He would fuck her, and then he would go over to this wrestler's hotel room and go fuck him right now. And she would do it, and then she was like, I didn't like that, and he was like, yeah, you did. Go do it again.
They sound really nice. He sounds cool.
Yeah, I'll read the next one.
Well, guess what I just did? I ordered yet another Sattva mattress. I did. I just got the Lumen Leaf king size. I love it. It's my absolute favorite. All the mattresses in our home are Sattva mattresses. Why? The quality is unbeatable. The price is unbeatable. It's made in the United States of America, organic cotton. You know when sometimes you get a new mattress and it smells all chemically and gross? You don't get that with a Sattva mattress because it's just cotton. It's real. And right now you can go to sattva.com/theshit for $200 off your next Sattva purchase. I highly recommend you do that. I know you've been thinking about getting a new mattress, maybe upgrading, maybe getting a bigger one. You can with Sattva, SAATVA.com/theshit for $200 off your next purchase. The customer service is impeccable. I ordered our new one. They set up delivery, shows up, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Sattva.com/theshit.
I love it. Thank you. That's you, Janelle. You just can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's going to be so bad that you'll demand to be fucked twice a day and not just with blank in a 3-way. Oh, that's somebody's name, obviously. Why not let others see the beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come? They'll go out of their minds. They'll find more friends and will tie you up, and you're so helpless. I'll direct them to have their way any way they want. Who can make you scream the loudest?
Screen.
Right. Maybe I'll just line them up and have them squirt in your mouth, pussy all over your tits and ass, and all at the same time. You'll be covered in cum, and we'll make you eat it all and taste everybody's cum.
Don't eat it.
The next morning, you'll be a little sore, but after you're going to want more after all that fucking is over.
Oh my God, he writes a dissertation.
I just passed my phone around to a bunch of guys on the tech crew. They were screaming, oh my God, she's fucking beautiful. Look at that ass. I'd like to get that. I paused to count how loud, how many guys. There were 12. I said, okay, there's 12 of you. And she would love to fuck each and every one of you one at a time. The guys cheered.
Yay.
But she will only do it if she takes 3 at the time.
Oh.
That brought a huge reaction.
Oh.
She wants 1 deep in her ass, 1 way down her throat,
Yeah.
1 in her pussy. See, we're talking about airtight.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah,
this
and
really
you can
happens.
pound her and keep on pounding until you pop your load. She may scream and try to say no, although it would be difficult to say anything with a cock down her throat. They laughed. I then said, listen, no matter what, just pound away till you squirt. Baby, these guys were having such a blast with me. Some of them didn't believe me, so I said, you are the greatest fuck in the world, and no matter how much you get, you always wanted more. And then I said, she loves cum, baby. These techs, as we call them, were having the time of their lives listening to my truthful story. I then said you would take a 10-minute break between each fucking, but then you would get back on your knees, your hands and knees with your ass in the air and say, okay, I'm ready. Who's next? LOL. I drove them wild. It drove them wild, baby. Or I should say, you drove them wild. Just imagine if this really happened, baby, how much cum you would have coming out of all your holes. And that's why airtight is the way to go. I mean, this guy just painted a beautiful picture.
He really did.
This reminds me of a story I read once from Hemingway.
Yes.
For Whom the Bells Toll, I think.
For Whom the Bell Tolls.
That's the fantastic, very similar prose.
Similar idea. And also, I do like that he allows her a 10-minute break so that she can get back on her knees.
Recuperate.
It's nice that he factors that in for her.
It is crazy that this is the chairman of the WWE.
Yeah, it's something else.
It's funny, like this is, you know what it is
else.
that it's this, probably this repressed part of this guy, and he's getting, how old is he? I feel like he's got to be in his 70s. He came out with
76.
76.
Hey, wait.
Or no.
No, that's my birth year.
78.
He's
Sorry.
78.
Oh. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, this is in 2020. So he was 74 when
he's all juiced up. He's still so juiced
74 sending these is wild.
Can I just tell you too, like, I mean, I guess I'm very nervous, paranoid. How do you send these texts to just hoes? Like, this shit's going to end up on the internet, bro. What are you doing? How do you not even think, like, I shouldn't text this? Maybe a phone call, but even then could be recorded. Like,
because he's not thinking that that's going to happen.
He's just so juiced up.
Yeah, he's fired up, and he's just like, there's so much cum, and you're so good at this. Yeah.
It sounds like he really likes the cum. It's all about seeing other guys cum and big black dicks. He likes that part.
He also liked, I think he, thought of her as like this sexual, like being.
Like you just need all this stuff.
Yeah,
you need all the cum.
like he's doing her a favor.
Oh my God,
almost.
he looks so great.
He looks
I
so
love this
ghoulish
new
in
look.
this new one with the mustache. Look at that one.
He looks like Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Darkness falls across the land.
Yeah. So he was sending her, scroll up a little bit.
Wow.
He was sending her to that guy's room, the guy below, right there.
Mm-hmm.
One down, one up.
This old guy?
That guy.
That guy
that's him. Sorry, I thought that was Laurinaitis. Because he was sending her to this guy named Laurinaitis. He was a bald guy. Yeah. And he was like, how was that? And you could see the text. And she was like, I didn't like it.
I'm not interested in doing this again.
He's like,
Thank
yeah,
you
you did. Go back there.
I feel I was assaulted. Didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
But he was a sharer. You can't call him selfish.
No, it is
was
cool
all about,
when people get a lot of money and power and they
be like if I go,
they stay cool with it.
Go over to Zolo's place and then stop by Annie's. They're good guys. How big was that cum? Did you cum a lot? All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
My question is, did she in any way invite that? Like, was she like into this at all?
I mean, we don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I think in stories like this, you really don't know.
You have no idea what the hell.
Her version of it is going to be, I felt pressured to do this.
Coerced,
right?
yeah.
And
Of course.
and then he's going to be like, I thought you were having a great time. Because we're also only seeing one text message right now.
Look how different he used to look. More importantly, look how much better he looked.
I think, well, that's also a younger guy, right?
I know.
But I think it would be fun or interesting, I should say, to see the other texts, right? The responses.
I would like to see if she's like,
I came so hard, LOL.
I don't know why he's LOLing either.
Yeah.
Jeez. This is a really cool text.
That
Thanks,
look
Tom.
is insane.
Yeah.
Why are you choosing this look?
Unreal. Unfucking real.
And we went from having gray hair to fucking dark hair at 78.
Okay, that's always the bad choice, is to go from just
Insanity.
gray, stay gray, get your
Right.
plugs,
Right.
and keep it gray, and you won't look totally
Right.
crazy.
And you can do some like darker streaks in there.
Yeah.
You know, like you can
Darker
darken
gray.
it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Would you rathers? I'm ready. I know you told me you have some.
I know. I'm sorry. I really have to urinate so bad. Can I just piss really quickly?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I gotta go. But then I can really focus on this. I mean, pee-pee come out of my pee holes.
We're back.
We're back.
We peed.
Yeah, so much better. I can't think when I have to pee.
I get it.
So Vince is so cool. All the cum and the shitting and the...
It's very cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I have some Would You Rathers for you.
Haven't had one in a while.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited about it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. This one's personal between you and me. Would you rather I change my hair and I get either really, 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 really short blonde hair? So I'm still a blonde because I know you like blonde, but it's super short, like sad
short?
Midwestern mom cut.
Like a Midwest. Okay, a Midwestern mom. It's very specific.
Very specific look.
Yeah.
Like depressing.
Okay.
Or long black hair.
Long black hair.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Why? But you like blondes. You're not into the dark hair.
I'll take it over that mom cut any day.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
It's the worst.
It is the worst.
Long black hair.
Now, I promise I'll never do a mom cut.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
It really is the ultimate. It's like somebody shutting off a valve to your penis.
Well, you're sending a very clear message to society, which is like, I no longer make estrogen. I'm a man.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a member of the woman species.
Yeah. Everything is shut down here.
There it is. Shut
Those
it down.
cuts, yeah.
Yeah.
The longest, blackest hair in the world, please.
Long and dark.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. That's brutal. Okay, would you rather I be too tall or too short?
Too tall.
Wow, so quick too. Why?
I think tall is attractive. I'm not trying to make anybody short feel bad, but I just as like a partner, like I would just rather.
Thanks for calling me your partner.
Yeah, as my male friend. I would just I just find it more attractive. I just feel like short, really short doesn't do it for me.
It's just not your jam. It's not
I'm
for you.
Into it. If you told me like 6'1" or 5'1", I would take 6'1".
6'1",
yeah.
But I would tower over you. I mean,
tower.
I would be.
That's
if I were
6'7".
Sorry, no, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I would be at your height.
That's fine.
And that would be fine.
Doesn't turn me off at all. But me being like, "How are you?" That's not your jam. It just feels weird.
Some guys
I went out with I dated 2 girls that were 5 feet tall.
And
I mean,
just some guys love, like they demand.
No, it's some guy's favorite thing. It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, what are you, a fucking kid? Grow up.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
What are you in fucking middle school? Put some stilts on.
But they do a lot of times. Short ladies wear really high heels. They love to wear high heels.
And now she's all of 5'4".
Yeah.
No, I'm not into it.
And spinners. They call them spinners.
Yeah, I've
it's
had
whole
them.
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
Did they spin on your cock?
Of course.
Stupid.
Yeah, and it's fun because you treat them like they're little rag dolls, but it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then would you rather
You accidentally break them. You're like, oh shit.
I think that's what it is. The appeal.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I guess the appeal is like they're so petite and tiny. And
Yeah,
like,
it is.
I'm so much bigger than you. I get that. I would like that.
Yeah.
If I were a man, I want like a tiny girl. I'd be like, oh, you're so petite. I could break you and fucking kill you and
That would turn you
put
on.
my dick and then break you with my dick. I understand that.
God, you're so obsessed. So like, you really need to start talking about this more in private sessions. I need to break you with my dick.
But I'm trying to imagine what it's like to have one. I wish I could feel it once in my life because I feel like that's the thought I would have in my head. It's like, I'll fucking break this. But you don't think that when you're doing it with me? You're like, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I try to hurt you, but I don't like, you know.
What?
I'm not trying to please you. I'm trying to make it go, ow, fuck, ow, stop.
Okay.
Yeah. And it is easier with the tiny ones. That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
They scream more.
All right. Would you like to hear my other one?
And
this
like,
one's.
If you keep crying, I'm going to come again. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. This one's more psychological torture.
Okay.
And would you rather I be hardcore Christian or hardcore vegan?
Ugh.
I know. Because both are equally annoying. Like, not that all
Holy
Christians are annoying
shit.
or all vegans are annoying, but the kind that's like militant and then they have to preach to you. Like the type of Christian where the ones when I post on TikTok who are like, how I work out and honor Christ. And they have to wear like the Lululemons with
Here's
the
the
Bible
thing,
verses and they read the Bible in the gym. Or a vegan where I'm like, Tom, you really shouldn't eat that egg because it's considered an abortion of a chicken.
Holy shit. I'll say this. You've done it again.
Yeah.
This is your gift, and
Thank
it always
you.
has been.
Thank you, sir.
Those are two of the worst options in the world. And this is like who
Vegan or
I'm with,
Christian?
or just like
It's me. No, let's say we're together for 20 years, and then one day I'm like, babe, guess what? I'm vegan. Or babe, guess what? I'm
just
Christian.
trying to picture a scenario in which I'm not saying shut the fuck up. Because imagining both,
It's awful.
it's awful.
But okay, but here's the thing. One is an assault on your ideology all the time and your possible behaviors. And it could affect your sex life. Because I could be like, the Lord says,
Oh my God.
da, 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 da. The other one's just going to affect like what you can eat for dinner. Because I'll be like, I'm not going to make you your hurtful meat. I'm vegan now. You have to have tofu and fake cashew cheese.
Yeah, the problem with both of these is that they are affecting every window of your day. You know what I mean? It's not like it is how you wake up. Eating is like one of the pleasures of life, joys of life, and to have somebody that you're with all the time who's constantly contradicting what you want to eat,
So awful.
and constantly, because you're saying you're not just vegan and quiet. You're a browbeating
militant, and I'm gonna try to convert you at every. Or it's like you open your baby bird eyes, and I'm like, "Good morning, the Lord has blessed you with another day."
Oh my God.
Or it's, "Good morning, would you like a vegan tofu scramble?"
I guess, but here's the thing, because there's so much nuance to this.
Yeah.
Are you right now? You just made those kind of pleasant. Are you pleasant about these things? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I.
Good morning, the Lord has blessed you with another day.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Good morning, would you like a tofu scramble? Is like, it's a nice thing to say.
So let's take it further, and then you're like, "You wanna do it real quick?" And I'll be like, "Well, hold on."
They could both be whores.
Right, but listen, but I'll be like, "Yes, but first we have to do our morning devotionals together." The vegan girl might be, "Yes, but first I have to do my Ayurvedic bacteria pull in my mouth. Would you like to join me?"
God. Is there a third option where I kill the person?
You have to choose Christian or vegan.
God. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I am not a religious person,
Yeah.
but I find a hardcore vegan so unlikable. Like the idea of spending time with somebody like that for every meal. I mean, I'm having 3 meals
It's the
a day.
meals. And it's the restrictive.
I know. I think I'd be
behavior
like, yeah, let's
bothers
put
me.
some crosses up. Let's go for it.
Plus, it's the devil you know.
At least you'll shut up during fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right?
You can eat what you want except on Passover, Lent, when I will make sure that we abide by the Catholic standards or Christian standards of, what is it, fish on Fridays or whatever. But you kind of already know the Christian one because you grew up in a religious household, right? Your mom was like that.
There's those crazy videos of people who are like, and you're like, what is this person? And they're like, I just feel the Lord's love today, and I just wanted to tell everybody about it. And you're like, what? This is like a total schizophrenic person. And they're just like, the Lord is filling me with his joy, and I just feel compelled to share it. I just feel compelled to share it. And then other people are like, that's wonderful. Like those people, you're like, oh God.
I like
this person is so sick.
So weird. My favorite are the gym goers that are like, I can
how
praise
do you work
God.
out and praise God at the same time?
She's like, first I read my Bible verses to get super pumped for the
Between
Lord.
sets.
And then she's like, yes.
And then like they're wearing clothing that is Christian branded, and you're like, huh?
Because that's a form. So that's a form of mental illness. Obviously.
It's totally mental illness.
But the vegan is like the hardcore people. That's like mental illness, but it's about food restriction.
Because there's this practical application of that you need to eat.
Right.
And you're saying this isn't like somebody I know. You're saying it's you. I wake up next to your fucking annoying ass every day talking about your fucking no more milk or honey and anything. And I'm like, oh God.
But what's that called when someone has like food restrictions and it's actually an eating disorder?
Gay?
Yeah. It's like, there's a word for it. And I'm sorry, I can't remember it right now, where you're like hyper restrictive. You're like, I can't eat that, but I can have that. It's just like an eating disorder. But now I'm going to inflict it on you.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, there's a different word.
I guess like the thing is, if you're like that with food, I guess I could do the thing
like
where you're
an
like that
OCD.
you're like that with food, but I go, you just eat what you eat. I'm gonna eat what I eat. You know.
You can't do that though. I'm gonna be overly militant. I'm not gonna let you eat. You're gonna eat vegan. You're gonna eat vegan, and I'm gonna make you eat fucking quinoa and all that shit.
I got this fucking quinoa, first class bullshit. The fuck.
You're eating quinoa, babe.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No.
Vegan mayonnaise.
No, I'll just listen to your Christian bullshit, I guess. I guess I'll just take it.
Praying before every meal. Praying before we get in the car. Pray, pray, pray. All day pray.
I mean, either scenario is going to end up in like
Divorce.
huge arguments and divorce. Yeah, there's no question about it.
You know that's happening right now. That some poor guy or girl listening to this is like, my wife became a hardcore vegan. My life is over.
To evolve into that is not fair to the other person.
No.
You know?
Or like my wife became a hardcore Christian. I'm losing my mind. She converted and I'm like going crazy.
Yeah.
Someone right now is dealing with this. Poor son of a bitches.
No, I hate it.
I know.
Good job. That was a really good one. God damn it, that was
You
awful.
got it.
Yeah.
Awful. Because,
Yeah.
it's hard. The whole trick of marriage is to evolve together with somebody over time. And like, you hope that you guys pick up, hopefully, the same interests and things, you know? But if one person goes that way, one guy goes this way, one guy goes this way.
At least like to be in the same place, like that kind of thing, you know? We like at least have like a appreciation, like, oh, we like living in this city, like,
Yeah.
and having some shared interests. But like, this is a whole ideological way of, you know what I mean? Your whole new ideology where you're like, this is how I want to live. This is my new philosophy.
It's fanaticism. So
Yeah.
it's like,
and if that's not
misdirected.
your partner, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
The vegan, I think that would break down, even like if it was like a really compassionate way of someone doing it. If somebody is totally not into it, I'm not into it at all.
I'm not into
I
it
have
at all either.
zero interest.
Like, I even had a family member who was vegan for a while.
Yeah.
And I love this family member, by the way. Like, she's my favorite one. But come Thanksgiving, she would bring over her own tofurkey from Trader Joe. And then, like, I'm trying to cook a meal for the whole family. And she's like, can I heat up my tofurkey in the oven? I'm like, what are you doing?
I remember
What are you doing?
vegan girl. I was like, why are you fat?
It's a mystery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're eating macaroni and cheese.
Like,
It's vegan.
It's not yet.
Or macaroni
vegan.
with whatever. Sprayed
Jizz.
butter, yeah. But you know, the best part of the vegan, by the way,
Yeah.
my vegan relative who I adore though, is she would eat the tofurkey, remember? And she'd go, you can't even tell.
They
It
always say
tastes
that.
just like and like
Doesn't
it
this
doesn't.
taste like a fucking burger? And you're like, no, it tastes like shit. It tastes like actual shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like the real. That's why it's called the real thing, and then you're fake fucking.
I got to show you something. So you know we've been on
Yeah.
this. We've been on this lane of like people showing you how they live, and they're like really authentic and genuine.
Oh yeah, and they get massive
Yeah.
hate for it.
Have
Such a
you-
good lane.
And sometimes they don't get hate. Sometimes I think some of these people don't.
Hate
but
from
they're just
Austin.
like, I don't know. It's just, this is one of the ones that I really wanted to show you.
Okay, folks, let's take a journey through a weekend in my life as a 25-year-old bachelor in D.C. On Friday, I needed some alone time and a little solace, so I headed back to the apartment to make a new dinner creation of chicken with pasta and broccoli that gave the house a nice aroma before collapsing on the
broccoli did?
couch to watch Seinfeld and let the humor of Jerry, Elaine, and Kramer take me away for some moments of peace. Since it rained buckets on Saturday, I started the morning off by whipping up a hearty breakfast that included pancakes, eggs, and of course, some juicy bacon.
Juicy bacon. And the house
Afterwards,
doesn't
I had
smell
a
good with
nice little
broccoli.
content strategy session where I began sketching out some new ideas that I am really excited to share with all of you in the Hive very soon. At night, I made my way to City Tap House to grab dinner with some friends and watch a little football as well. I had not seen the guys in over a month, so it was awesome to catch up on everything and enjoy a little banter as always. On Sunday, I was invited to FedEx Field for the final Commanders game of the season against the vaunted Dallas Cowboys.
I think one of the things about this guy is that he's 25, but he seems to have like the personality of like a 55-year-old.
100%. I was wondering that, like, because when I was 25, I was still getting hammered and
He's like-
puking, and yeah.
He's like, I have on this very crisp white shirt, and you're like,
Well, not only
huh?
that, he cooks nutritious meals. His apartment looks really put together.
Yeah, he's autistic, I think. But
Hey, are you single?
I sure am.
Are you on the dating apps?
Yes, I am.
Can I take some pictures of you for your profile?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
yeah, he's really genuine. He's very like authentic and nice.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Tony. I live here in D.C. I'm 25, and I'm looking for a long-term relationship.
Oh, I'm in love.
Hi, Tony.
How you doing?
I'm so sorry. My friend is a huge fan.
What is your ideal first date?
Oh, it's a good question. I have to go with swingers because it's a great competition date. You have a lot of fun, little playful banter. Nothing better than that on a first date.
I guess it's
Swingers?
a place for like an arcade or something.
What's your typical Thursday night?
Ooh, love Thursdays. So I start things off after work, little happy hour or two, go out till about 8 o'clock, then come home, make a nice complex dinner. We really go all in.
Am I just like so damaged and cynical
Yes.
that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I don't even understand how a guy like this exists in
I
the
don't
world.
either. A 25?
Yeah. And like I don't understand how he's not like, you know, more of an asshole. I guess am I just
You're so broken.
I am, and I'm just
You and I
surrounded
both
by
are-
assholes, and
We're damaged and broken and sad inside that we can't fathom that somebody is this innocent and happy. Like we can't even wrap our brains around it, babe. But can I tell you what I really can't wrap my brain around?
Yeah.
The girl that wants to fuck this guy.
Well, you just said you were in love a moment ago.
I love him as a son. I'm double his age.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like I don't know if I could.
What if him and his buddies came over and fucked you?
Exactly. Now
Yeah.
you're talking. But like I don't know if he's got
Yeah.
F-ability, and I worry for
What's
him.
a green flag you look for?
The ability to have meaningful conversations and really make a good connection.
What is one thing most people don't know about you?
Oh, that's a good one. It's going to shock you all. I'm a black belt in karate.
If you're a serious prospect and want to go on a date with Tony, slide into his DMs.
Tony P. He also does outfit videos.
Oh, Tony. Oh.
He does this dance thing. Look, he's showing you.
So sweet.
He's so sweet.
Circular texture for some polished flair. Oh my God, I love his moves. He's like corporate dad.
Yeah, he's a corporate dad, but he's 25.
Dude, how is he this mature?
I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
What's he do in DC? Does he work in politics?
Gotta be in government or something.
I'm not sure. It's got to be something dope, though.
Something dope?
He's
You
smart.
said-
Dope. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Tony P, bro. I'm
Okay.
so excited that Tony P's
Here's
on
some
the
of the
show right now.
comments.
Oh no.
Tell him my wife just saw this, immediately downloaded all dating apps to find you. Normally I'd be furious, but since she's chasing you, I can't help but let her follow her dreams. She likes chocolate sprinkles on her ice cream. Be good to her, Tone.
Oh.
They're like nice to him.
Yeah.
Tone calls them dates. The ladies call them, on the other hand, call them abductions. Oh, that, I guess, okay.
All right.
Yeah. Dressed like a 60-year-old public defender.
That's accurate.
It is accurate.
Oh,
Thank God those slacks
Tony.
aren't tailored. Give that jackhammer some space. So I think one of the fun things that people do is when somebody is really wholesome, they like to do this to them, you know? They like to like press them with like inappropriate.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Well, but this is really interesting.
Yeah.
Because why are they going easy on Tony P, but then so hard on our coffee girl?
But no. They like him. See, the coffee, there's layers to this. Like, he's more aligned with Neve, the girl who has like the dad jokes.
Right.
They're just wholesome.
Right.
They're wholesome. So what they do to wholesome people is they sexualize them because they know they're not ready for it. And they're not asking for it, so then they do it to them.
Right. They're childlike and they
Yeah.
want to get this childlikeness out of them.
Yeah, Coffee
Maybe.
Girl is different. Coffee Girl is like, I'm doing all this stuff. I work hard. I'm working hard, whether it's in business or at the gym. And then they're just bullying her based on appearance and the fact that like you're saying you do stuff and you're not doing it.
Gotcha.
It's a different lane.
I am so foreign to nice normalcy.
Love
that
the
I
way
have no
your
idea.
jacket shapes you like a UPS package, Tone. Tell my wife accidentally called out your name last night in bed. She's devastated and keeps apologizing. How do I get her to do it again? Yeah.
So good.
Tone wearing pleats to hide that giant hog.
And it's men bullying him.
It's
which is great.
They like to sexualize the whole. That's definitely a big
That's a
thing.
whole
Mm-hmm.
Look how many likes that last one got. Over like 1,100 likes.
I know. Looking into your eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. I feel both energized and terrified. Yeah. Tony P. So that's a new follow for you,
Tony
Christine.
P. I love
Hopefully,
Tony.
I think you could befriend him. I think you'd be a good.
I will.
Yeah, I
I'll
think you
start
should.
talking to him.
Yeah.
He's got Charles from Boston vibes.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's Charles.
Yeah, I think Charles is a little more sexual energy to him, though.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony P needs
Tone's
to.
got to do one of these where he grabs his dick at the end.
Uh-huh.
You know, like he was like, I'm wearing this, and then he just goes right here, ladies.
100%.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, this may sound so stupid, but I've finally just figured it out in my 47th year of life is that the Tony P's of the world are, you know, betas, to quote our good friend.
But here's the
But
thing.
hold on, listen to me. One second. Let me finish the thought.
Finish it.
Is that the type of woman that's attracted to beta is the dominant female who is the male, the masculine energy.
1,000%.
So he's going to have to be with a bitch, a real ball buster.
Maybe.
Unless he ups his masculine
I think
game.
there's something else that could happen, though. This guy's genuinely I think he's authentically a really nice guy.
Yes.
And I think he actually just wants a real innocent, wholesome girl.
That's not,
like,
that's the other
a
lane.
big V, you know?
A Christian
V. Yeah.
But she's
and he gets to say sweet
my
things, and he's
gosh.
like, I made you some grilled chicken. And she's like, I appreciate that. And then he's like,
and they're Disney adults.
Yeah, Disney adults.
And they get to be Disney adults because they're so innocent and they're young and sweet.
And they wait to do stuff.
They go to church together. And
yeah, that's who he is. It's crazy that it's
a real person.
I think you don't usually see, like, we're at the age now where it's wild to see it in someone younger. You know, you go like, you're 25? Because you think about yourself at 25. You know what I mean? You're jacking off in a cab and like you're doing like crazy shit.
25, I'm off the rails, bro.
Yeah.
I was already like
blacking out. I was blacking out, waking up in yards. Like,
by
what
15,
yard is this?
I was already doing that. I was already gone.
Well, Tony P, we wish you the best of luck. And,
I love you, Tony
Please keep
P.
posting these cool videos. All right. Ready for a break?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys in a moment.
All right, ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's for me.
That's just for you.
That's for you.
You guys get a Jewish producer every time you have a Jew on?
Only. It's a lot of work because they're always like, "Can I stay?" And they're like, "No." But back for the second time, right?
I think this is the third time.
Third time.
Because every time I come, it's a new and nicer studio.
That's the wait till you see next year.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible. You have a new book before we move on. New book called Subculture Vulture. It's out now. It's the great Moshe Kasher.
Hey, glad to be back.
Welcome back.
Thank you for
coming
me.
back. Before we get it, there's a lot to talk about, but the book concept is very cool. It's you break it down into like these 6 subculture kind of your life, right?
Yeah, they're each like it's a history and a comedy and a memoir, and it's Subculture Vulture, a memoir in 6 scenes. So each of the sections is one of the subcultures that have kind of like created who I am.
And I was familiar with some of them. I knew about AA.
Yeah, I went to rehab 3 times by the time I turned 15 and got sober at 15, and I've been sober
Pretty
ever
wild.
since.
Congratulations
Great.
on that.
Thanks.
I knew about deafness.
Yes, my parents are deaf. My uncles, aunts, cousins, everybody's deaf.
Is deaf. And you know sign language, and it obviously became a huge part of your life.
I was an interpreter actually for 15 years. That was the last job I had before full-time stand-up was sign language
Pretty
interpreter.
wild.
Yeah.
I knew about Hasidic, like Judaism was a big part of your life.
Yeah, my dad, after my mom split with him, like became like a born-again Hasidic Jew, and he moved to Brooklyn, a neighborhood in Brooklyn where he married a woman from like the most extreme Hasidic sect. So when he went on visitation, I would fly back and cosplay as an extra from Fiddler on the Roof for 6 weeks a year. While I was a public school, regular, secular kid, listening to the same music you listened to growing up, then I would just fly back and become like Tevye the Milkman.
That's pretty wild.
It was crazy.
I didn't know, we were just talking in the lobby, I did not know about Burning Man.
What?
Burning Man,
Loves it.
I do. Oh, you knew that?
I knew it because I follow you guys on Instagram.
By the way, there's a goth Burning Man Venn diagram crossover that you missed out on.
What?
If you want to come, you and me, we can
Can I
go.
say the one drawback? And because I've been there for a show I filmed many years ago.
Oh, you got sent to Burning Man for the show?
Yes, it was a show where I picked up hitchhikers on FX,
Oh,
and
wow.
we picked up people at Burning Man and gave them rides. And actually, it's a lovely culture. I love the idea. It's very cathartic and great. The playa dust and the filth.
There's no way
and
around that.
No way to shower and shit properly.
I have an RV, so I shower and shit in a very clean way. And I imagine if
He's
the
an
two
expert.
of you came, you would not be tent camping. That's just I'm not.
No.
I would not be
I'm
tent
just
camping.
throwing that out there. You
No.
don't have the vibe
No.
right now.
Can you bring a tour bus?
You can bring a tour bus.
That's the fucking way to go.
You can
bro.
1,000% bring a tour bus.
So then all
I
right, so
worked there.
that's-
I worked there for 15 years too, and I went for the
What?
first time in '96 when I was 16. And last year was my 24th time going.
24th time.
Are you one of the probably longest going?
I'm definitely the best looking person who's been going that long.
Most definitely.
Definitely the youngest. I definitely have the least amount of crow's feet of the people that have been attending that long.
Do you build a float? Do you build art? Well, no,
do you go with
it's
an
a big
agenda
part.
every year? Like, is there?
No. Okay, look, I've been going for such a long time that it's slightly boring to me at this point. But now I go because I have a streak. Do you have things like that in your
Yeah,
life?
sure.
Like I can't not go because then
Fucking
it'll be over.
Duolingo, yeah.
Yeah. It's very similar to Duolingo.
Yes.
I learn the language of Mother Ayahuasca every year. No, I don't. I'm still sober. But these days I almost do nothing. But there were years over the 2.5 decades I've been going that, I would go with an agenda. But we would always go with like a comedy agenda. Like, they have art cars.
Right.
You say like float. We built this art car called the Void, which was the worst art car that has ever been built at Burning Man, and we did it to bum people out. It was basically a cargo van, and we like framed it with 2x4s, like a big square on either side of the cargo van, and we just draped shade cloth on the side of it, so it was just a roving like cube of
just
black.
to sadden people.
So
And we
upsetting.
would pull up on like people would be like in the desert, like rubbing each other, like peeking on Molly, and we pull up like blasting like Husker Du or like anal cunt, and with like a PA, and we'd be like, "Hey there, you on acid? Have you ever thought about what's gonna happen when you die?" And then we pull off. So it was like the
So
night
fun.
itself.
I like
had
that.
come.
That's
we were
fun.
like bad vibe clowns. Kind
That's
of.
why it was cool.
Great.
So wait, that's subculture 4 that I mentioned.
4, yes.
And then I knew stand up. Obviously, that's one of them.
That is one of them. That is 5. Yes.
What's this? There's a 6th one.
The 6th is raves, which is how I got into. Did you? You
Good
must have.
time.
Oh,
Well,
the
growing
best
up in
time.
LA in the 90s,
Oh yeah. Ron D.
I went to 2. I've only been to 2.
2?
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge raver. Don't get me. I'm not like gonna claim that scene, but I was there enough to be like, this is definitely fun.
Was it San Francisco for you? Was
San
it-
Francisco.
SF.
I was sober 8 months, and I was 15, and I was looking around. I'm at these young people's meetings, and I'm the youngest person by 10 years at the young people's meetings. So I was like lonely, and I was horny as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't put it together, but in retrospect, I was like, there must have been horniness involved.
Yeah.
And I saw a flyer for a rave on a telephone pole, and I go, I don't know where I got this from, because I grew up like listening to gangster rap, and like that was like my world, like Identity Crisis guy.
Sure.
That was my universe. But I was like, I'm going to that. And I bought a ticket by myself, and I went, and I remember I stuffed a bag of Escape by Calvin Klein into a sock, just in case I had to like potpourri scented blackjack somebody on the way in. Like that was the mind I entered that party with. And I got in there, and I mean, it was like, the whole book is about these moments of like, like a doorway where you walk through. It's like Narnia, it was like that, or Star Wars, or Harry Potter. You're this like weak, like just powerless, friendless kid, and then you walk through a portal, and you're like in another universe.
This is I belong.
I belong. These are my people. I've got superpowers here. I put the bag down with the Escape sock, and I just like wandered into the rave. Like I'm like people in Cat in the Hat hats and big Mickey Mouse gloves and shit. And I go, these are my people. I start like pirouetting and like doing ballerina dances. And this gay couple came and grabbed me, and they picked me up in the air, and they go, you dance beautifully. And I was like this like little wannabe gangster in the air. And when they put me down, I like grabbed them. I go, don't you hug me. I grab them. I pull them close to me. I kissed them both on the cheek and ran off. I was a full raver. Like I'd been
You were energized by the whole thing.
It was like I literally walked through and came out a different
How
person.
long did the like rave period last for you?
So I did that for about 5 years, and I became like a big rave promoter and DJ, and eventually ecstasy dealer, clean and sober. I think perhaps the only clean and sober ecstasy
It's probably
dealer.
a great way to run the business.
Well, I did not get high off my own supply.
There you go.
Indeed, I did not. But I would see people from the AA meetings sometimes coming. You remember raves? All the drugs get sold at raves like in the first half hour. So it was like a Middle Eastern market, but quiet. They're not going like, hey, come get a vase. You'd be like, E. And then I'd see a guy from the Monday night meeting, and I'd be like, Egads, brother, from the Tuesday night meeting. Yay, welcome.
Yeah, I remember the guys like at parties in college too would walk by you and like whisper. They'd be like, Coke, weed, perks. And you're like, what was that? And they'd already be past you.
They'd already be gone.
Yeah.
What do you have to chase them down?
Hey.
I
Even
did
on
want some Coke.
Hate Street in the 90s,
Oh, yeah.
they would just say that too. Acid, E, and you're like, oh.
I saw the greatest thing on Hate
So
Street.
easy to buy.
In the 90s. It was there used to be a project on Hate Street, like a San Francisco housing project. And I saw a gang fight between like the black kids from the projects and the hippie homeless kids. And it was a full physical war. And all the black kids had like baseball bats and like 40 bottles. And all the hippies, I'm not even making this up, they had like staffs and like crystal contact juggling balls. But it was and skateboards and shit. But it was kind of an even match.
Fight, sure.
It was like wizards coming by, but then like gangsters on the other side. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
How did it end?
I think it just sort of exploded, and then they all went down to Golden Gate Park and played acoustic guitar.
That's
together.
cool. That's very cool.
And hacky sack.
You had a great. You always bring up something wonderful you saw. What is it? The Folsom Street Fair?
Oh, the Folsom Street Fair.
Been there.
And then the Exotic Erotic Ball. I don't know if you ever did that one in the 90s.
I remember the Exotic Erotic, and Folsom Street Fair was great.
That's always a classic.
Yeah,
you would have loved
cool
it, Tom.
It
was like a rave where you could see somebody fisting, two men fisting.
Yeah, literally.
That's what she would always bring up.
I always bring it up that it was so free, like
seeing guys butt fuck on
guys
the
just
street.
butt fuck in the streets.
Oh yeah, big time. I had a friend who used to work at Pier 39, which is like the tourist spot of San Francisco, and he was this older gay guy with a wicked sense of humor, and this like family from Iowa or something came in, and they're like, "Hi, we're new to town. We're just checking things out. Anything fun?" He goes, "Oh yes, honey, you got to go to the Folsom Street Fair." And he sent this like Christian family to the Folsom Street Fair. They're probably still talking about that.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's a good
he
time.
must have misdirected us as for sure what they thought when they got there.
He must have not meant this.
Yeah.
Folsom, you know that there was a subsidiary of the Folsom Street Fair that was more hardcore.
No.
Yes, if you were really in the know, you would go to Dory Alley, which was a sub. That's where the real freaky shit went down.
Didn't know.
The innocent shit with two men butt fucking to house music, that happened on Folsom Street Fair. But if you wanted to see like a cum pig get pissed on, you go to Dory. Yeah, you missed your shot.
I missed out.
Wow.
That's actually the seventh subculture in the book is Dory Alley.
That's another chapter.
My
Good.
life in piss.
Well, I do know
Holy
of
shit.
clubs my gay male friends would go to where there would just be like a guy sitting somewhere and then you guys would take turns fucking him, or maybe, you know, like glory holes. You just put your dick in a hole and guys do whatever they want.
I've done that.
We've all done that.
Yeah.
That's how you got past at the Comedy Store.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tommy.
That's what those holes. They all say those holes are from when the mafia was there. They would shoot people. No. That was an original glory hole.
Yeah.
No, I went once to a sex party called the Power Exchange in San Francisco.
Yes.
And I went.
It's a club, no?
It was a club, and they had there were 3 levels, or maybe there were 2 levels.
That's what I'm talking about.
Power Exchange. So you go in, you had to bring up, if you went with a woman, you would get in for a certain amount. If you went solo and wanted to wear your regular clothes, it would be really expensive. If you went solo and wanted to wear a towel, it would be another amount. And then upstairs was the gay men. So that people were just having a fun time.
Yeah.
Downstairs, there was this like weird kind of psychological experiment happening. So it would be, you'd go in and the look, as I went with a girl, and the look, but she was not like somebody I was hooking up with. So we were just like kind of checking it out. The look on everybody's face, it was all these like kind of thugs in towels who the look was extreme disappointment, hour 1. And then the straight couples would peel off and go fuck and have people watch them. Hour 2 was kind of like mild intrigue and like conflicted emotion. And then hour 3 was like gangster getting a blowjob from a postal worker in a wig. Like it was just like they kind of surrendered to their horniness. And I remember I went and I dropped the girl off after that, like good night. And I was driving back to Oakland and I saw the off ramp and I saw the power. I had the band on, and I was like, and I went back.
You did?
Yeah, I went back, and we used to joke. Me and that girl, Moshe, went back. Was like, and I went back and I like stared into a window as a couple fucked and jerked off, and that was sort of
That's great,
cool.
though.
That was nice.
But that sounds like a nice way to end the night.
A nice night out.
Yeah, like that
definitely.
seems
It was a
It is.
nice
And then
night.
you go like, nah, I'm ready to go home.
No.
Yeah. It's time to go home.
No, this is what I want to ask you before I forget about deafness.
Power exchange.
So, have you done shows with a sign language interpreter?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, for people that don't know, this is a thing that happens in stand-up, and the first time it's usually quite a surprise. Where you'll be at a club or you're at a theater, and they go, "Oh, there's a hearing impaired person in the audience," and you're like, "Okay," and they go, "So there'll be an interpreter on stage with you," and you're like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Well, if somebody calls ahead and says I'm hearing impaired, they can request, and we will by law provide an interpreter." So you are literally standing, doing your show, and then depending on the size of the stage, maybe 10, 20 feet away or whatever, there's an interpreter throughout your act.
Right.
But you'd be one of probably the only, if not the only comedian who actually speaks sign language. Do you interact then differently with them?
I do a thing sometimes. They kind of hate it. I mean, every comedian kind of does the same thing where they play with. I've never had a bad show with an interpreter.
They're
by the way.
it's
always
so much fun.
good. It always adds this like weird new dynamic where you can kind of play with it. But usually, what comics' instinct is to like make them say something
sexual or
off color,
yes.
and then everybody laughs and we all have a good time, and then the interpreter goes home and cries.
Yeah.
I will do a thing where, because their job, and no one knows this except me and the deaf people, their job is to not only interpret what I'm saying, but to say what the deaf person is signing. Right, that's the second half of the job.
Say what the deaf person.
So usually the way you interact with a sign language interpreter is that you say your act and they sign it, right?
Right.
But there's a second half of the job, which is a signing person signs and they take the mic and they say what you are signing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
The deaf person signs,
Right.
and the hearing interpreter has to speak in English what they're signing.
Oh.
That's the second half of the job. And it doesn't ever happen in a comedy show because that's not there. But I worked for 15 years as an interpreter. I did.
I thought you meant at the comedy show. That's why I was like, wait, I've never had that bit.
Well, that's the thing that I will do because I'm the only one that can do it. Sometimes in the right circumstances, I will pretend they don't know who I am.
Yeah.
So I'll pretend like, you know what? I'm going to try this. This doesn't look that hard.
I'm just going to move my fingers.
And I give them the mic. I go, you're supposed to sign what I say, right? And they go, you're supposed to say what I sign. They go, I guess. And I hand them the mic and I start like kind of flapping my hands. And they think I'm just fucking with them and being like the most ignorant comedian ever. And then I slowly like morph it into sign language. And then I'll do a bit. Now that is a funny bit when an interpreter is trying to do like a blue joke or something. And they're trying to catch up. And I'm like correcting them. I'm like, no. I said my balls were filled when I went to the Folsom Street Fair. They were full. I got pissed on in Dory Alley.
And you're doing it all in perfect sign language.
I will morph it into perfect sign language and force them to say that. That's a fun bit.
Does it fade on you if you don't use it? Because I mean, do you still use it quite a bit?
I use it because my mom, I still sign to my mom, but I'm rustier than I used to be. When I was right before I transitioned into full-time stand-up, I was like at the heights of my powers.
Yeah.
I was working on the internet. Webcams were invented. When I was a little kid, I would have to call my mom. And the way that I would call my mom is I would call on a phone, like a regular phone to a service. And there would be an operator that would pick up. The operator would hear my voice and then they would call, and they had this thing called a TTY. It was a teletype machine, and you would type the message. And so, you know, me and my friends used to I would fuck with my friends and call them and be like, you know, I would like call my drug dealer.
Yeah.
He was very mad when I did this. I thought it was funny, you know, because I call him and be like, yeah, I need a 20 sack. And he'd be like, get off the phone. Do not ever call me with the, I was like, oh, it's fun. It's fun. We're having a good time. But then they invented webcams. And so an interpreter would do it. And it was like, it was so much smoother. And I was that interpreter. So that was very surreal because I used to call the people. I used to be the person calling. And, you know, I would call my mom and the phone would pick up, you know, and it'd be like, hello, my son. I'd be like, oh, mom, are you a black dude? And at that time,
That's
she
rad. Hello, my son.
That would be the interpreter calling you.
It would be the operator, right?
Yeah.
So now it's an interpreter. So the conversations got a lot smoother, right? And you could call any kind of call. So I did that for 5 years. Any kind of call you can imagine. Anything that a deaf person's calling for, you're calling for too. And I'll tell you the, I'm trying to think which one. This one's a good one. This dude called one time and I could see on his face like he was agitated. There was something up with him. And he's like, call the number. And I go, oh, okay. And I press connect. And it's a police station. It's like, you know, whatever. Austin Police, can I help you? And the guy starts signing. And my job, one of the rules in interpreting is a big rule. Never, ever do third person. Never say, he said he wants a pizza.
Right.
Always say, I want to order a pizza.
Yeah.
You can get fired for doing third person because it's like this like reminder that the deaf person isn't in charge of the call. And there's like a person,
Right.
like a
He's
helper.
saying that he wants it. Yeah.
You don't ever do
Right.
that. You can be fired for this. So that's a rule. So I call and the cop picks up and we start the call and like I'm a sign language interpreter, we're about to begin, and then bam, the guy starts signing. He's like, fuck you, motherfucker, fuck the police, you fucking surveilling me. I know you're surveilling me. I'm like, oh, he's on meth. Okay, this guy's this is like day 4. He hasn't slept in days.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck you fucking stupid fucking pig, fuck you. And the cop, unflappable, professional. The cop's just like, sir, if you don't calm down and tell me what's happening, I'm not going to be able to help you. I understand that you're upset, and I'm signing all this shit. And he's like, you can fucking suck my fucking dick, you stupid pig. I'm stoked at this point.
Yeah.
I'm able to call a cop a pig with total impunity. I'm loving it. I'm doing snorting noises. Everything's good, right? I'm just like, fuck you, fuck you. The cop's like, sir, I want to help you, but I can't help you. He's like, you can help me by sucking this dick, you little bitch. Fuck you. And then he signs fuck your mother.
Ugh.
And there's silence on the phone. And I go, and the cop goes, what'd he say? I go, oh, hold on, just getting some clarification here. And the guy goes, fuck your mother. And I go, he said fuck your mother. He said it. He said, I didn't say that. He said fuck your mother. The cop loses it. Full out of, he's like, fuck my mama, fuck you, motherfucker, fuck. And then they're just going back and forth, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I hung up the call. Luckily, nobody, it was such a dramatic situation that nobody noticed.
Wow.
I jumped out of professional composure. I could have been fired.
And you ended it.
Well, I didn't hang up. The call came to a lovely conclusion.
Yeah.
I don't think that guy
Jesus.
ever got help.
Holy
That's
cow.
crazy that's what throws people off the
Well, they
ledge.
shouldn't.
is
That's my
your
mom. That's my mom. Don't
Your
talk about my
mom.
mama. I had another call once. These two dudes called, and they go again on their faces. They're like, okay, call. And I go, what's up with these faces, man? Why are you? And then the call picks up, and I realize immediately why. It's like tons of fat-titted, horny babes are fingering their juicy slits waiting for you right now. Press 5 to be connected. And I'm signing it. I'm like, tons of fat-titted, horny babes are fingering their slits right now. Press 5 to be connected. But then I got to tell these guys, I go, guys, I got to tell you, I'm sorry, but I can't press 5. Like, I'm not allowed. This is a pay-to-play situation. This is phone sex. I can't connect you. And they go, oh, my God, no, we don't want that. Phone sex, no. And I go, oh, whoa, this is hilarious. Like, wrong number. Oh, they were trying to call some other number. This is like a weird. They go, no, we don't want phone sex. We want a woman to come to our houses and have sex with us.
Oh, right. Phone sex would suck.
Yeah. I go, oh, I mean, you mean a prostitute? They go, yes. Do you know anybody? I go, and like, I'm a CODA, and I'm a child of deaf adults. Like, in my DNA is the desire to help. And any time I spent my first 15 years of my life in a non-consensual sign language interpreting internship with my mother. Like, I signed every doctor's appointment she ever had, gynecological appointments. Life was good. And then I started getting in trouble. The AA stuff, I started signing at behavioral meetings, of which I was the subject. So it would be about me, right? It would be like, this guy fucking, pulled the fire alarm, broke the window, this guy sucks. And I would have to like, you got to kind of shave it a little bit. Yeah. You can't quite be like, he's cool, because then my mom would be like, why'd you call me in here to say he's cool? So you have to be like, well, he's got some problems, but we think he's charming. Maybe a future in stand-up comedy. Like,
wow. So you do like a full, like, kind of tilt of what the conversation,
but
like
you had
a couple degrees.
Yes, a couple degrees. You had to like seed enough information that it would make sense, but not.
He's been misbehaving.
Yeah, but we really do think he shows promise or whatever. Anyway, so it's in my blood. I want to help deaf people. But I go, guys, I can't. I don't know. You're out of state. I'm not a pimp.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. And the look of disappointment on those two guys' faces when they hung up, I still don't know if they got laid. It was sad.
No, because how do
Most
you
of they
find?
did.
You think they did?
They did.
That's
They did.
nice.
You have to find a person that understands sign language, like a pimp.
A deaf pimp.
Yeah,
deaf
it's
pimp.
so hard to find.
Well, that's a whole thing, by the way. Sex workers for the disabled. I mean, deaf people, they get
I
laid.
know there's the sex
I hope
worker
so.
for like the guy that is like completely immobile. It's like a caretaking sex worker, right?
Yeah, and
like,
when you learn about sex workers for the disabled, you start all your judgment that you may or may not have had for sex work starts to like dribble out of your brain. You go, this is like because we convince ourselves. Deaf people, I don't even think count in this world, because deaf people, they're interacting in a pretty able-bodied way, But people who are severely disabled, who can't move, they're as horny as we are.
Right.
And we like to think of them as like, oh no, you get disabled and then your sex drive goes away. But that's for us, so that we don't have to think about how you can't even masturbate. Some people are so disabled they couldn't take care of themselves.
And they want to.
And they want to.
Terrible.
And so these sex workers that work with the disabled, they're fucking heroes.
Yeah, of course.
Straight up.
Straight up, homie.
Straight up, homie. No cap.
Damn, no cap.
That's how I talk.
Yeah.
God, dude.
What do you think of this?
We have the cutest pair of mother-daughter buttholes to do. My client's mom is an absolute bombshell. She has blonde hair. She loves daisies, wine, and she loves the ocean.
Yeah.
So I gave her a little crown of daisies, wine bottle, and a super cute seashell. And I also did cat ears because they have 3 cats. They also love working out, but I was a little worried to overcrowd the mom's butthole.
Yeah.
I didn't want to overstuff it, so I just left it there and then moved on to the daughter's butthole. She has brown hair, she loves sunflowers, and she is in nursing school. So I decided to do cute little sunflowers. I gave her a stethoscope, And then for hers, I was able to put a little weight on there. I absolutely love this pair. My daughter is always going to think her mom's a giant pain in the ass and vice versa. But for these two, they're still best friends, which makes these BFF buttholes so much better for the two of them.
It's cool for a mother.
That's a really beautiful. Would you get it for your kids?
Oh, we already have.
Absolutely,
We ordered it.
I tried to order one for a buddy that goes to Doreale, and it was so expensive. The amount of Fimo-Clay that she had to use it definitely could not be overcrowded, that particular butthole. It was just the entire city of San Francisco pouring out of it.
Speaking of nudity, your wife and Bart Kreischer.
So good.
It's Bert Kreischer.
No.
He's he's actually kind of famous, honestly.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Did I miss say it?
No, I don't know.
But Bart went crazy one day. He was like, "You'll never believe what just happened. I was at the Improv. I got upstage."
Did he cry?
Hell yeah. He's like, and Natasha went up and took her top off.
So
what's
good,
the full
by the
for
way.
people that
So
don't know?
funny.
Will you please tell this story?
Well, Natasha followed Bert and he was
It's a very smart move, actually.
as he always is
Yes.
was shirtless.
He was shirtless, yeah.
And and
And
she
he
would-
didn't begin. He gets shirtless.
He
That's
gets
an important
shirtless.
point.
Well, I think it is funny that Bert does it at the Improv. It's not just for concerts.
No.
It's for a 10-minute spot at the Improv.
Yes.
It sounds like a real commitment. And then Natasha was like, it was texting me, I think I'm going to take my shirt off. And I was like, go for it, honey. Do it. And the video is so great because it goes from her.
Yeah.
And she looks so awesome and like punk rock, and then it like swoops around to Bert, who's like having a seizure, like he's
losing
like
his mind.
It's so like there's so much joy occurring in the world, and obviously the audience they get to see a perfect pair of tits, and then Natasha goes on. But I loved it. I thought it was like the most punk rock.
May I ask you, because I saw the TMZ video, it was so great. Like, so did she do her whole set topless? Like, how do you follow that?
Right. It's like when you ever try prop comedy? Have you ever tried either of you?
A little bit is terrible.
It's the worst because you'll do it right. You'll do it and like it'll work the first time, and then the second. Like I had this bit once early in comedy where I had this like astronaut helmet.
I got you. Yeah.
And I did it one time, and I'm like, oh my god, I think I'm Carrot Top. Like this is. And then the next time I put the thing on, no one's into it, and I'm like, I got 10 more minutes of astronaut stuff, and I'm in a fucking plush astronaut helmet. So yes, your tits are out. What do you do? She did it very classy. She did it. Everybody cheered, and then she put on like a fur coat over it, so it looked very like Sharon Stone at the Oscars.
Lovely.
Like, it looked so hot.
Here it is. Okay, go full screen here.
She's great.
Yeah. So there's Bart getting off stage, I think. Yeah, taking his clothes with him.
This next person on the stage is absolutely one of the funniest comedians I know in the world. I am jealous of her husband because he gets to live with her and she is that hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha Leggero.
Nice plug to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Wild.
Holy shit!
That's rad.
Yeah, there she goes. Bert is in ecstasy.
Yeah, he loves it.
The craziest part is
No, he called. He was like, "They're so perfect."
the craziest part is
know.
that this is not edited footage. That her tits look like that.
Oh, they have that
They're
fuzz.
blurry?
They're blurry like
Yeah,
that.
it's so weird.
It was very weird for
Can,
us.
can I tell you that how I know she has perfect tits? I've
Yeah.
never seen them, but the fact that she doesn't have to wear a bra to go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
She doesn't have big mom slops like your lady does. I could not. That's the first
slop.
thing I noticed. I'm like, she didn't have to take her bra off.
She's got little mom slops.
She's got perfect mom
They're
slops.
nice. They're nice.
Yeah.
I'm a lucky man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nobody called, TMZ called
I'm
her.
a lucky guy too.
My big. Oh,
With
you're
your
so
big old tits.
sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
babe.
Big
We
old
all
mushy
say
butt.
that, by the way.
I would have to take off an enormous bra to do that.
Yeah, you would. And I got to tell you something. I think it would help a lot. I think people would really like it. I think you should do it.
Can I tell you why I love that she did that? It just made comedy fun again.
That's
for
fun.
me. Like watching that, I'm like, oh, that's why we do this. So fun.
It's funny you say that. That's
So good.
That was exactly what I loved about it because like Tasha has had like she's had a kid, and I think you probably relate to the idea of like once you have a kid, you have this like reconfiguring of like what am I kind of doing, and like
everything.
What's the stage got for me, and like we still are like I know she loves doing the podcast and stuff, and that. But like the stage, I've wanted her to like find a way to like recharge her fun thing, because that's her as a performer. It's like this wild kind of performer. And when she said she was doing that, I was so proud of her actually, because I was like, it's such a wild.
Well, it's really also
like
I think the most fun thing in stand up that you can do, especially in clubs, like doing something like improv, is being in the moment. Like when you're like, I did this thing in the moment.
Yeah,
it's not like. It can't happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
It won't happen on the later set. It just was something that was happening right now. And that's captured, that like you get an idea and you're like, that'll work if I do it right now. Or I'll try it right now.
This is a magic it's exactly like in the book, these like portals you can walk through.
Yeah.
There's performance portals too.
1,000%.
I'm here and there's a choice to be made, and I can either have a boring set where there's nothing inspired and I'm just like trying to do well, or I can have this moment where I like kind of just blast off and see what happens.
I remember doing a weekend one time with who was the headliner? I think the headliner was it was either Tommy Davidson or somebody. We were at the Ontario Improv, and Jay Phillips was ahead of me, and then I went, and I had in one of my jokes, I incorporated something from one of his jokes.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And the first time you get real nervous because it was a leap to do it. It wasn't like it was like dangerous to try it because I was like, this is either going to go really poorly or really well, and it went so gangbusters. And then I got off stage, and I remember saying, I go, it'll never go that well again. And he goes, yeah, it will. And I go, no, it won't. I'm playing off of what they just saw you do this thing, and then I used it in my act. But there's no rush like that.
No, it's the best. There was this comic, Mo Mandel.
Yeah.
So in San Francisco, we started together, and he used to, I probably shouldn't tell this story, but he used to always put this vest on right before he was going to go on stage. He would put this vest on, and we all
a
thought
zip up.
It was like a no sleeve puffy vest.
Oh, yeah.
And
that was like his uniform.
I guess it was. And so he did his set. He had a great set, and then he hung his vest up because he was done with his set. And I was looking at the vest, and I go, the vest is there, and I'm going on pretty soon here. So I grabbed the vest, I put it on, then I put my jacket over it, and I go up on stage, and somewhere in the middle of my set, I like took it off, and the crowd, I mean, you don't know if the crowd noticed, but then the crowd like goes nuts, and I go, oh yeah, this is the comedy vest. It's like our intern vest here at the Punchline. We have to wear it when we're in our first year of being passed here.
That's very funny.
These are magical moments.
Yeah, those are moments.
That's great.
Okay, these are either horrible or hilarious. So I show them to you. You tell me whether you think it's funny.
Okay.
Or not. That's it.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, I can't.
Ow, that hurt. Ow. Okay, that's broken.
Oh my God.
Fuck, bro.
The internet. I know it's been good for you guys, but the internet doesn't seem worth it. Like he's stoked. He's viral.
He's
content.
smiling.
Yeah, he loves it.
He's like, oh, that's broken. And it's definitely.
God damn. Can I tell you, this is my new lane though, is weightlifting accidents. I really like them now.
I got some lanes for you. You might have gone down them all though. I feel like
What do you got?
White tourist in Thailand fight video. That's one of the greats.
That sounds interesting.
That's really good. It's just a level of happiness that you see when these like British sex tourists get beaten up by like 42 Thai people. Just
Holy
like get the
shit.
That's a really good lane.
Are you on Cartelegram yet?
No, what's that?
What?
That's the Instagram lane where the cartel guys have their own channels.
I'm telling you, the internet has gone too far.
You haven't seen this? Dude.
Why are criminals trying to make content?
They're out in like the jungle, and they're like, "¿Qué onda, way?" And then there's just like ranchero music, and then you just see like a canoe with like 100 kilos of coke, and they're like, "This what's up today, dog?"
You know, that's funny.
You gotta send this shit to me.
There's a guy on the internet that I found who can find any location based on.
I've seen this guy.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is
That's
FBI,
so strange.
CIA. Why am I saying this? The cartel's gonna kill me. The CIA just needs to hire that guy. Go to Cartelegram, and then the war on drugs.
Wait, is that the one where I thought it was a woman who's like, show me where you shit and I can tell you where you live based on your toilet. And she does it. She's like, they're in a trailer. Oh, because of that model, zoom out.
That guy that you're talking about fucking spooks me, dude.
Oh, it's so scary.
He literally, like, you could do a picture outside just in front of like a tree, and this dude will be like, based on that type of tree and blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, it's definitely North America. It's definitely and then he just like zooms it. It's in Austin, and he finds the exact location. But he does it for like fucking Kazakhstan and
Mongolia. He can find anywhere.
Like,
it's so scary. If somebody wants you bad enough, they will find you.
They'll find you.
I know.
They'll find you.
I got a German Shepherd in order to protect my family.
Good.
And it is the biggest bitch. Like it would welcome.
Really?
It would be like, oh, come on in. You saw the TMZ video? Right this way. Like, it sucks. I had this whole big plan. So now I got this big lumbering dog that takes human-sized shits and sheds all over the house, but like zero instinct to
zero
protect me.
protection.
And it is because I fucked around and got a German Shepherd, and in their DNA, they want to betray the Jews.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
Like, I'm not protecting this house.
Yeah, we think German Shepherds are kind of
We were bred
dogs.
for the other team.
Yeah. He's like calling local white supremacists. If you want to find this family, come on over.
Or this is, I guess, from Cartelegram here. This is one lane where they interview the guys. They don't all do interviews, but some of them do.
When's the last time you killed someone?
Yesterday.
Really?
Sí.
And before that?
Como 5 personas en esta semana. 3 desaparecidos, que esos no pueden salir a la luz. Los tienen que estar encerrados.
Para ti, what's the cost of a human life?
Pues depende la vida quien sea. Si una persona es cool, es chida, vale mucho esa vida. Vale mucho, pero si una persona vale verga, que no sirve, para mí no vale nada. Ese güey es accionarlo y tan tan.
What does it take for you not to fuck with someone? Could I say the wrong joke right now? And you wouldn't like me because of it?
Si hay reglas, ¿no? Tienes que tener respeto con uno, ¿no? Yo soy humanitario, ya te lo dije. Yo no chingo a cualquier güey.
So do you ever just kill somebody randomly in the street because they disrespect you?
No.
So I guess because if you're listening, you're like, what the fuck is that? Because they kind of distorted his voice and he was speaking Spanish. But basically, he was saying, I've killed a lot of people. I've made 5 disappear recently, and that I don't just kill anybody. But if you're not doing shit with your life, then you're worth killing. He doesn't just kill randoms, but it's a Sicaria. It's a hitman from the cartel.
I like that he said, if you're chill,
if you're cool.
I want to go on record and say I'm like a very chill guy.
Yeah.
Like I'm one of the chillest dudes. I'm cool.
And he said a bad joke would be okay. He's like,
a bad joke. I thought that was the conversation between me and Mo Mandel in the green room afterwards.
Did he get mad?
No, he didn't get mad. No. I don't think he did. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will find out. All right, here's another horrible or hilarious one.
That's terrifying. Thanks, Tom. Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. I don't. Oh,
I like rock climbing.
I don't like whatever this is.
Idiot. That one I like because you know what you're doing.
I like it.
I
like the scream. I always like a good, like a
grunt scream.
That's the air knocked out of you. That's getting the wind out.
He's fucked.
Yeah,
this is also the
dead.
problem with anybody doing shit in the wilderness solo.
No.
Like he set up the camera himself.
Nah.
What does he do? Does he like military crawl to the cell phone and try and call for help?
He's super fucked. I mean, obviously he probably got rescued somehow, but he's not walking back.
Did you make that noise during your accident?
Yeah.
You did the grunt.
Yes.
Oh fuck, man.
Yes, that's a real shit is bad right now kind of grunt,
But I love that he took the time to set up the camera before too.
Doing that, oh man, he was right there too. He was right there.
God,
Almost got it.
That is so rough.
So we're 0 for 2 so far. These are 2.
Oh, do I think it's funny?
Either one.
Here's the thing. I think they're both. The first one was genuinely funny.
Okay.
Not because of the finger. I don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
I like seeing how desperate and pathetic people are for viral. He was like
Here's me doing push-ups.
He had a
with weights
glee
on
to him when he broke it. He goes, I got the video I've been looking for.
Look at that.
I thought it was just a push-up video, but it turns out it's a carnage video.
But may I ask, what's the point of this? He's just trying to go. He's trying to traverse it. Does he have like the?
He's trying to show you that
rope
he can climb that whole thing. Looks like freehand, like there's no rope, no safety stuff, and that obviously like look at the way that's angled. That's tough. I mean that guy's
it's nonsense.
The rock climbers like the really
people.
high level ones are so freaky strong.
Oh, it's
they're
wild.
So strong. I saw a video of one of the top guys with Larry Wheels, who's like this big bodybuilder power lifter, and they were doing the front, like basically lat pull down here, and he could do the whole the rock climber. He looked like just like a lean, didn't look like a bodybuilder.
Right,
looked like an athlete. And dude, he took the whole rack down, full control down to here, and like you could see the other guys were like, I can't do that range of motion. It's not because they're all fingers, hands pulling themselves up for miles on rocks sometimes.
They have the same disability that they're not able to masturbate anymore as the real disabled people because of those calluses. It's so rough. When they try, they make that same noise of that guy falling off the rock.
And they could probably pull their dicks right off.
You probably, because of that strength.
The strength.
That's really dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
You know, I saw a documentary, the guy before Alex Honnold, like the big boss of extreme climbing. He's so old that he's no longer able to do the things he needs to do. So what he does, he just sets up high wires between cliffs in Yosemite and just walks across them with no like net underneath it. Like their brains have been boiled by adrenaline to such a degree that they like they can't feel alive unless they're doing that.
Okay.
I gotta say though, there are some things, like there's things that I respect and I go, holy shit.
Yeah.
But I have no desire to do.
Oh, yes.
And rock climbing is one of them where I go, I have no desire.
I would never. I read a book. You ever read Into Thin Air?
No.
It's about an ill-fated climb to the top of Everest. It's great. But you read it and you go, I thought I didn't want to climb Everest before I read this book.
Right.
Now I like so in the depths of my spiritual bones, I would never. It's miserable.
And I've done the indoor places.
Yeah.
You know, where they have the rock walls and it's super challenging and it's fun, but I'm like, I have no desire to go out and do this.
Never.
This isn't because there's only the outcome is likely this. Do you know what I mean?
I don't
It's
even
so
think
dangerous.
that doing it would give me the fulfillment that it gives some people. For sure it does.
No.
Climbing to the top of a mountain seems cool. Climbing to the top of a small rock, I
Yeah.
don't even see what you're exactly getting.
That's what I mean. What's the point? Like, what
Yeah.
is he doing? I can't.
All right,
It's
here
too
we go.
upsetting. This guy doesn't care about his life.
Everybody laughed.
But the
Everybody
music,
laughed.
and it's so slow.
It's the slowness is the key.
slowness and the
That's
music.
how it was very slow.
It was good.
She's like,
So-
I gotta stop this car.
I would say it's nearly romantic. In a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the end of a beautiful
And she
relationship.
sits up
She's
and
like,
adjusts her sweater.
Yeah,
Like she's
she
kind of,
lived.
she's okay.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
That was.
I didn't know you could live being run over by a car
Looks
at a
like you
slow
can.
pace. I
Yeah.
guess it's the speed.
Yeah.
It doesn't slice
It
you.
wasn't her head. That's
I thought that was really beautiful.
that was really nice. Let's see here. Oh, this isn't gonna
always
go well.
good. Always good.
Fuck.
Yes.
Unreal.
Yeah,
What
that
is
one's
that?
rad. It's a truck full of Coke.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Literally, I
How does
know.
that guy not know he's barreling 75 miles down the highway with the truck, the bed elevated?
Shit,
Yeah, he's
I'm
like, I killed a man yesterday. There was a man with his truck slightly elevated. 75 kilos of coke went onto
so
the
I can
insane.
see myself fucking doing this, though. I'm an idiot.
I like that this guy driving the car with the camera is like, he knows. He's like, oh, this is about to fucking pop off.
It's
here.
going up.
He doesn't honk and go, slow down.
He's like, you keep going.
Go.
That was a juicer though too. That was
Yeah.
kind of a nice bust.
That was really good.
That was
It's fairly
nice.
satisfying video. 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Tom.
speaking of juicy busters, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Somebody called into our podcast recently. We have like a secrets hotline
Uh-huh.
on the Honeymoon podcast, and the girl goes, I'm a hoe, and I tell every man that I'm with that I'm a squirter. And I am not a squirter. I have never squirted in my life. I tell them I'm a squirter so that they
try.
feel the challenge and they always leave disappointed. What do you think? Would you do something like that?
I mean, this reminds me of the old, I used to hear this from comics 20 years ago. The line, they go, I just can't come from a blowjob. They would,
Challenge set.
Yeah, right? And then they're like, oh shit, I guess I did, right? I heard that a
You're
few
the
times.
first.
You're the first. But that's
more empowering.
Yeah, this is done to make somebody feel like they're insufficient. They're not
so
enough.
they fuck harder and leave disappointed. You get it all, kind of. A look of disappointment in your lover's face, and he's tried really hard.
I mean, it's
brilliant. It's brilliant. At first, I was like, I don't know, that sounds so uncompassionate. But then I'm like, this bitch is getting what she wants out of it.
Have you ever been with?
But she's trying to get someone to feel like shit, though, too, right? Like that's not.
Yeah, but some guys like that.
Yeah, right.
That's why
Do you
they're
think they
coming
all
back
like
for more.
that?
No, but certain guys, and those are the guys that really come back time after time, and those are your regulars. And you make a fortune.
Yeah, but also imagine being in a relationship with that girl and be like, it's been 7 years. I know I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. I'm building up. She's gonna squirt.
Yeah.
You have children. They're in college. You're like, she still hasn't squirted.
I'm doing my best. I've
Have
tried
you ever?
everything.
Have you ever been with a squirter? And you can abstain if the question's too close to.
Not like shooting out like that. A real messy girl.
I have.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah?
It's a wild situation.
And you pull out and
it's just gawoosh. It looks a lot like that truck.
You put your
video.
face in it and do the
I think, to be honest with you, it was a little scary.
Intimidating.
Yeah, it's intimidating, definitely.
I heard squirt is piss. Are you
I
going
have
to tell
heard that
me?
as well.
Goes back and forth.
It's a big controversy.
It's a huge problem.
It's actually not cool for you to bring up, but it is a huge controversy. Nobody knows.
One thing that I'll say about that is that every time I hear a medical person weigh in on it, they go, it's piss. And every time
you hear like a feminist sex blogger,
they're like, I know my bladder's empty and it's not piss. And it literally, I've heard always the woman saying it's not piss,
right?
Yeah,
and always the medical person saying, yes, it is.
That's funny. My bladder's empty, but you have a secondary bladder that's sex piss. And that'll come out if the guy fucks you right.
Sex piss.
Sex piss.
Yeah.
Sex piss.
So was it thoroughly you were intimidated, but
I was scared.
Ultimately enjoyable?
Well, from an ego perspective,
you felt great.
Well, it's just like the great mission of male sexuality is like, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
And so if you have a physical representation of, yeah, definitely, there's a gawoosh.
Oh, it's cum. Lady cum.
It's
like
lady cum.
if I jizzed and then you're like, I did a good job. That
yeah.
shows me I did a good job. Oh, and now I wish ladies all did that. I wish I could do that for you, like a sense of achievement.
Is it?
We could try. We could try.
Want me to try pissing on you?
Yeah.
If I somehow was able to be the origin story of your guys' piss journey,
Yeah.
that would make, to be honest, the book, I don't care about the book.
Piss
This is my moment.
It would merit a new book, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
Piss journey.
What is this you gave me about?
I tried that once, by the way.
What's
Piss
that?
journey?
I did one time pee on someone.
And?
Did they ask for it?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you were like, you're getting pissed on.
Yeah, I just jumped out of the closet like, surprise.
Yeah.
No, it was, I was in a relationship with somebody and we were getting freakier and freakier and we were like, why don't we try this?
Yeah.
And it was full on and it was all the way and it was in mouth and everything.
Oh, did they drink it?
I don't know if there was that, but it was definitely, filled up the bucket. And both of us at the end were like, okay, that was, you ever try something you're not
into?
Yeah, like
Sure.
it's above a difficulty setting that you're prepared to fight at. We both
Yeah.
kind of looked at each other, shook hands, and go, that was a nice experiment, but I don't think we're going back
Yeah.
to that.
I think there's this thing too about I think it happens maybe for men more, maybe I'm wrong, but where you hear about a sexual thing and you go, well, if people are doing that, it's got to be, I'm supposed to be into it.
Right.
And then you try it. And
I'm
I think
a square if I don't like it.
Yeah. But then you go like, I got to tell you, I really tried it.
That one's too far.
Or it doesn't do anything. Like I don't feel anything from this other than I don't want to do this.
Yeah. That was feet. That's how I am with feet. I don't understand. I've never. You love a foot?
Yeah.
You love what do you think of? Do any women like?
I'm indifferent.
Are any women into?
That's an
feet?
interesting thing. How come women are never talking about it?
About men's feet? That's a real. Are you into men's feet? Write us, your mom's podcast at gmail.com.
Not if you're a guy though.
No. It's a
Right,
woman.
there's going to be guys.
Because we made an inquiry about women that have gone airtight with dudes.
What's airtight mean?
All like three at once.
Oh, airtight.
shit.
Okay, I see. I've done that. No, I haven't.
Well, here's the thing. Like it was a few. They wrote in and you're like, wow, you had 3 guys at
Three
once.
is a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
No, 5 is the most.
What are the odds that one of them doesn't just annoy you on a social level?
That's
It's hard to find 3 dicks that you can tolerate.
The one wrote in about it. The thing that made sense is that she had slept with each individually.
Yes.
So I think
yes.
there's a real understanding of this is how this guy does. I know what he's like. I think because, it's not a porno. It's real life. Right. So
that's the only good threesome I've ever had is when it was with 2 women that I dated. And then it was cool. Like every other time, there was some horrible social dynamic. There was one time I was dating someone and we decided to find a couple on Craigslist.
Uh-huh.
And so we wrote to the couple. I hadn't done this. I wasn't like some dynamo in this way. But we found the couple and they're like, come over. We go over there and immediately I'm like a little uncomfortable. The guy kind of like very eyes wide shut takes my date's hand and leads her to the bedroom. And the girl comes over to me and we start kissing, and I'm immediately like, "Oh, this will not be happening. Like I am impotent. Like this is not."
You're not turned on at all.
It's not that I'm not. I'm like pressured. I want to be
too much pressure.
I'm like, please make this happen. The guy, this strange man, he's done this a dozen times.
Right.
He's in the other room just fucking going off. I mean, he's just like pounding my girlfriend. And I'm in the other room with his girl just like, this doesn't normally, I've never done this before, but it also doesn't normally happen. And I'm like furiously pumping, trying to, and just like nothing, just zero happening. But every time I look over is this stranger just railing my girlfriend. Most group sex is
like that. Did your
disappointing.
girlfriend go like, that was a great time?
I think he was a creep a little bit to her, and she didn't. She was like, I'm good on that. It was another moment. That's my whole sex life, is just trying things that are too freaky for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least you tried.
But one time I did 2 women I had dated. It was really beautiful. It was really nice.
It was really nice.
There was no pressure.
But see, that's the thing, is that you knew both, and that changes that.
That's why I'm here. I know the 2 of you. I think you're both great people.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have a new book out. It's a big day for me, and I just wonder if you can make it special.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. There's plenty of room.
Oh, that's perfect. Let's
to the
go.
other studio.
No, I know. We could do right here.
It's a great episode of Where My Mom's At.
Oh, yeah, they're right here. They're getting squirty.
Yeah, squirty and pee.
They're airtight. My
On my
mom's
piss
are
journey.
airtight.
What is? Oh yeah, you talked about pissing in your.
Did you know that the ancient Romans used to brush their teeth with urine? They used it to whiten their teeth. And the thing is, it actually works because urine contains ammonia, which is a powerful cleansing agent. Urine also contains stem cells, and so it can actually help to heal the enamel and the tooth, and also the gums.
People make claims that I don't know is entirely true. I don't know that your urine has stem cells.
We know that the Spartans would practice
let
ball
me show
cupping.
him.
I have done this before, but I was just thinking, I don't want to use the tap water because I've been drinking lots of beautiful filtered water. And then I thought, why don't I just brush my teeth with my urine? I loop it all day anyway. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
This is.
You spy the fucking.
It actually just tastes like water, but packed with heaps of good stuff.
Good stuff, guys.
Good stuff.
They love the good
Heaps
stuff.
of it.
This is a whole area of the internet that I love, the piss area.
Piss is
You know,
big.
They love it. It'll heal cancer. Like, it'll heal
Yeah.
everything.
know.
And then there's these people on these
They're
message
the
boards
best.
who have like abscesses
Yeah.
that they're treating with piss, and they're getting worse, and they keep posting it. And the hippies never are like, you know what? Tap out and go to a doctor. They're always like, just a couple more squirts. You're almost
The
there.
piss stuff is this guy.
So one of the reasons
Oh,
why
I know
I
him.
am single
Love him.
is because I'm a double soul shaman. And in ancient cultures,
Yes.
I would have been the one that the quote-unquote straight dudes would have gone to for healing, especially sexual healing, when their wives were on their periods. It's not that the women were dirty when they were menstruating. It was that they were too powerful for the alphas, stag dudes, the warrior dudes, who usually had many, many wives and many, many babies, to be around. So they would go to somebody like me for sexual healing, and I would help them sharpen their masculine essence.
Yeah.
I know this guy. I mean, I don't know him. I probably camp next to him at
Do you have
Burning
his
Man.
piss one?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
a special.
we're going
He's
up.
always
He's
talking about like
amazing.
building up cum, and doesn't he
Yeah.
like save his cum and stuff like
He's
that?
cum and his piss, and he drinks both.
Yeah, he's like, the reason I'm single is because I'm a double soul shaman. It's not because I drink piss every night. That has nothing to do with it.
He's really into. I mean, really into the lives. I keep saying that like his skin always looks amazing.
He looks amazing.
He does look.
He's
Do you
very
think he's
handsome.
good at sex?
I don't know.
He's amazing.
You
He's
think
a
he's
double
a-
soul shaman, of course.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked.
What,
That
are
was
you
disrespectful.
I mean, I don't think he's
Serving
bad.
the community.
I don't think he's bad.
No, I
Oh,
think he's
man.
excellent. I think this is his full-time job, is like being horny and courting.
But it's also
Lays.
He always presents, I'm not horny. This is
healing.
Yeah, this has nothing to
This
do
is
with
sex
desire.
magic. Yeah, this is sex. I don't
positive.
want to fuck your wife, but I have to.
Yeah, and I'm just like, how much better do you feel now that I did it?
I just think this guy. I would love to see what this guy thinks about when the cameras are off and it's like 12:30 and no one's calling him. Like, what's sad double soul shaman look like?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just another cup of piss, honestly. Like he
drowning his sorrows in piss.
I mean,
He goes to the bar. Hey, Joe, let me get a double.
He did the piss one. He'll pull it up. This one. This is the first. We played this one today. This is a new one.
I find it so cute and funny.
Funny.
And kind of annoying that so many modern men's work leaders base their branding off of like Spartan culture, and they call it the modern warrior journal, or we're the samurai
His teeth are so
brotherhood.
white.
They're wild.
They're so good.
Yet they never get naked. They never do ball cupping rituals. They never see each other's cocks.
Never.
The outermost
That's
extension
crazy,
of each other's
honestly.
hearts are completely hidden by their Lululemon polyester underwear that's leaching feminizing chemicals right into their ball sacks.
Duh.
I love that he did an edit point there too.
He
He's
did.
like, I
Yeah.
kind of flubbed feminizing ball cupping Lululemon feminizing chemicals into their ball.
And
Yeah, let's
cut.
just start
Yeah,
over.
Let's start over there. Yeah.
Oh, what?
When really they could be leaching good high vibrational brotherhood vibrations
Yeah.
into each other's ball sacks through cupping, which is exactly what the Spartans did. If you claim to be like a Spartan samurai brotherhood, it's like the samurai were sniffing each other's balls. The Spartans were cuddling and sucking each other's nipples before battle on animal skins.
I love that he's a snob about such a specific. He's just like, you don't even cup your brother's balls and lick their nipples before battle. Who the fuck are you? Like, that's a hipster on a level that I don't even relate to. Yeah.
Right, but also like the idea that like the idea that anybody knows this is hilarious. You know,
It's common
because his
knowledge.
angle should be like, I'm gonna teach you some shit you don't know. And he's like, who the fuck are you?
Okay, so you're fucking stupid and have no information about what Troy, the warriors of Troy did.
Yeah.
They would drink a shot of each other's nut
You
right
call
before
yourself a man?
Yeah.
Like you're a man. Okay.
I wonder, is it true? Have we researched it?
No, we have not.
but he knows.
He must know.
Oh shit.
And I imagine that if you found something that really detailed on like the highest ranking scholar on the samurai and it didn't mention ball cupping and nipple licking, he'd be like, this guy's a fucking fraud.
Yeah, this
Okay?
is fake news. What is ball cupping? Is it you hold the ball of
Sounds,
your
he
brother?
He gestures like that a lot. Yeah.
Can I tell you something? Let's bring it back to this book.
Yeah.
About Jewish history.
Sure.
That they used to, in the Bible, this is the Bible that everybody reads, they used to make oaths. And that's what I think part of why the circumcision is a covenant. It's an oath with God, that people in biblical times would make oath by grabbing each other's cocks and swearing on the, they would bulk
like
up.
that.
This wasn't about war. This was about keeping your word.
I like that. It
You'd
makes
grab
sense.
the balls of your, that's how I signed with my manager for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. We grabbed each other's balls and we said, this is permanent.
This is for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I made the deal
On the
with
bone.
the devil.
Swear on the bone,
Swear
homie.
on it.
But that's real.
I guess because it makes sense that if you do an oath that way, you definitely feel very vulnerable.
Right.
When you do that. Right? It's not just like shake my hand. It's like hold my nuts.
Hold my balls and wait for me to say yes.
Or paint your face in my menstrual blood.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
there's
what we
that
should
too.
do.
I went on a vacation recently and I went to this hot spring like hippie place in Ashland, Oregon, and I walked into the menstrual tent
Oh, I'd love to
accidentally.
go to one.
You would love it. You
I
guys
would
would
love
get such a
that.
kick out of it. But the women came over and chased me out.
Good.
They were like, this is a
Good.
yoni tent and you don't belong here.
Good.
Yeah. No,
This is what
felt
I
bad.
want. Like what he's talking about, I
Here.
actually would like with other
I think
women
I found
as I
it.
menstruate. I want to
What's up,
menstruate.
Yogi? So me and Brian Crew just taught a really juicy anus workshop
I
today.
remember this one.
And got a little bit into the prostate too. And that caused some pre-cum to be secreted from my manhood. So a little bit of sperm seeped out, a little bit of testosterone, a little bit of spermidine, which is good for muscle growth, a little bit of nerve growth factor, which is really good for your brain and your nervous system.
Hold on.
Do you think he watches Netflix?
What else came out? A little bit of vitamins, minerals, oxytocin, and bonding hormone, which lowers cortisol. So not only am I getting the benefit of the urine therapy, which is powerful on its own, the Shivambu I should call it, but I'm also getting the benefit of the sperm, the semen, tiny bit of semen that's been mixed in with my urine.
Here we go. And then
Fresh.
reaction.
Wow, that's very, very potent. I love this.
That's how I am at an Outback Steakhouse. Like, wow, that is really something special.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a little pre-cum on the Barbie.
Wow.
And I gotta tell you, he's so comfortable urinating in front of the camera and talking. Like,
You ever see
wow.
those videos where people are crying and then they make a video?
Yeah.
That's this.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I got a hot piss loading up. I gotta go grab my iPhone because it's time for a video. It's not an accident that he's pissing.
It's not. It's not.
God.
Well, do you want to?
So handsome.
You want to show Moshe what you got?
Are you ready for my TikTok curations?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, as you know, you and I both seem to appreciate the outliars.
Yes. I have another one for you. False valor. You know false valor.
Oh,
You guys love
yeah,
false valor.
of course.
There's a new category which they're rare. It's false valor. So it's a guy. It's a guy, stolen valor. A guy going up to a stolen valor guy and then being proved that the guy actually was in the military. That's a very rare category, but it's really, really satisfying. He's going, where'd you get that uniform? Where'd you serve? And then the guy like busts out like, you know,
ID and all that.
And then so he stole the valor back.
Wow.
It's a nice category.
I'd like to
right
see
there.
one of those.
That sounds
That's
interesting.
a solid one.
Let's find those, okay?
Sure.
Put it on the homework assignment. Okay, here we go.
What are the biggest challenges for you?
Aretha Franklin.
The
everybody.
biggest challenges for me is trying to figure out what to cook for dinner nightly, just night after night. What is it going to be tonight?
You don't actually cook your own dinner, do you?
Oh, please. I do my own washing, my own cooking, my own ironing, all of that.
No.
Yeah. So,
See, there's something nobody would know.
you have to figure, what is it going to be tonight? I did that last night. That's the hardest thing right there.
Wow.
It's Aretha
That's good.
Franklin. Everybody.
She's like, my biggest challenge is figuring out how to get my man's pre-cum into a jar of his piss so I can get some of that oxytocin going for my concert tonight.
Lower my cortisol levels. I saw her in
Yoni
concert.
is squirting right now.
I saw her in concert. It was awesome.
How
Yeah.
amazing.
The only I've said this before, the only annoying thing about that concert is you're obviously surrounded. It was a smaller venue. It was in South Carolina. Is that everybody around you sings what she's singing at their full volume?
The
And you're
worst.
like, you're ruining this.
The worst. Yeah, I saw
Like they're like R-E-S-P-C. Like as and you're like, dude, what the fuck?
Don't go to you probably aren't into Broadway musicals, but I love
Never.
them. That's the worst.
do.
That's the worst situation.
You might be the most complex person I've ever met. The most layered
Listen,
person.
I like a group sex, a little bit of piss play, and the Phantom of the Opera.
Wait, do people sing along? Is that why?
Oh yeah, but the dorkiest people too. It's
Yeah.
just like some geek that's trying to get like passed at their community college musical theater class. It's just like the Phantom of the Opera is here. They're like, no, that's a professional up there.
Let him do it.
You're a virgin. Let's wait till you get on the stage.
I know.
I want people to start doing that at my shows.
Doing the bits.
Doing the
bits,
bit. That would be good.
classics.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
What do you call a hen that counts its eggs every day?
A mathma chicken. But she shouldn't count her eggs before they hatch. First joke of the year? Meh.
Ugh.
All right. Happy New Year to you guys. Y'all have a great day. Have a great year. Let's make something happen. Take care.
Okay, so this is the lane of like dad jokes.
I really
like
hated that a
dorky.
lot.
I really hate him. Hate from Austin. I really don't like it because he's trying to get laid, right? Like
You think
it's
that's what this is?
always for men.
I can tell you one of the things that happens though, when somebody goes like, "Well, let's just make it happen. He doesn't know what to say,
No.
but he likes the idea of like,
Attention.
getting some attention. But it's attention without like,
That's what I'm saying. This guy's 60. He should be like threshing corn or like telling his grandkid about the Bible or something. He's out here like, you see how many likes I got, honey?
yeah, it's an addiction.
So weird.
It's an addiction.
Yeah. Oh Jesus!
This is
This
caught
is
on
cool.
a Ring camera.
Our home invasion.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! This is fucking terrifying.
I think this was around the
Oh
and someone fought back.
Two armed men trying to break into an apartment in Dallas got quite a surprise after the man inside started shooting at them.
Oh, yeah,
the man
dude.
says when he answered his doorbell camera, the suspects told him they were there to check the filter on his air conditioner. He told them to come back another time. They then tried to break in, and that's when the man opened fire on them through the door. One of the suspects has been arrested. The search for the other continues.
Welcome to Texas, y'all.
Learn for them.
That is
Don't do that.
incredible video.
You never know what's going to happen.
I like how the lady goes, "Don't do that."
Not in Texas.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a beautiful video, actually, because what I was noticing is that the one guy had a blue rag on, the other guy's wearing all red. You guys, this is a unity piece
That
right
is
here. They're
unity.
coming together.
That is
I mean, imagine those two guys saying, "We're here to change the air filter on your air conditioner." You're like, okay, so you're robbers.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's happening.
Why do you have a gun though?
I got a gun and a bandana, so I'm here to. I definitely work for the city.
Your filter all right? Yeah.
Broad daylight.
Pop that black cherry open. Helps with the meows.
Oh my god.
Helps with the meows.
This is like deep cringe. We found the deepest of cringe.
That cringe lane is really strong.
It's so cool. But I do love black cherry soda.
Is self-aware?
This one?
He knows it's cringe, or this is his actual
No, this is
personality?
his jam.
No, he's
No.
like, I have a thing that I do. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah. I did this before the internet. People
Yeah.
used to really not like it, but now I'm doing these videos.
Yeah, he's getting all the views for this are on like a cringe site.
Yeah.
Not on not on the site of origin, not on the page of origin.
But we have society has morphed into itself where there is no difference really between a genuine enjoyment of something or a cringe enjoyment of
True.
something. That we're at a different zone.
Yeah.
We've gone through the looking glass.
Yeah, thank you. It's highly unlikable.
Who would you
for that.
rather,
You're welcome.
Christina?
Yeah.
You have a one night of passion with Yoni guy or Black Cherry guy?
I'm going to go Yoni guy.
1000%.
Yeah,
I mean-
it seems like such. Okay, dad joke guy. I take it
Oh,
back.
fuck right off. Between this guy and dad joke guy,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm meowing with Black Cherry soda.
Black Cherry guy.
I can't do
That was a
Dad.
surprise.
Wow.
Yoni guy might really know what he's doing.
Yeah, he probably has
No, he's
skills.
fine.
But he does have like hot piss breath for sure.
For sure.
The whole time he's on top of you, you're just thinking, this is a urinal.
But I'll be like, I don't kiss on the mouth. It's like, it's not for
It's
me.
not my
and then
thing.
he'll be
Else,
like,
though.
that's cool. It's fine. We'll do whatever you
No,
want.
he
baby.
won't. He'll like make deep eye contact and go, kissing on the mouth
Oh,
actually is an
stop.
exchange of oxytocin and psychic energies.
God.
Imagine how much that guy talks during sex. He's probably correcting you the whole time.
Right,
he's
you don't
fucking
do anything right.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you tell him like slow down, he's like, no.
Yeah, you know the Yanomami people of southern Amazon, the way they used to fuck. They didn't call it doggy style, it was ghost style.
And it's always fast.
But the dad is a virgin. That guy's too virginal.
Yeah.
This guy's just like a straight
You don't
up.
think
You
this
think
is
he's a
virgin?
fuckhound, this guy?
No,
You see sex when you see this guy?
but he's a weird alone guy.
Yeah.
And he's down.
It's gonna
He
be
is
over quick.
Down and it's over fast.
Yeah, that's
Dad
true.
will be like, let's watch cartoons and eat lollipops. You're like, I don't want to do
And then he
this.
finds out you do stand up, and then he just starts doing a
shit.
set for you.
Do you
Yeah.
want to hear some jokes?
No,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
What's a good name for a hot dog?
He's back.
Frank. What's a good name for a hamburger? Patty. Y'all have a great day. Take care.
It seems unfair because he's just buying, he's just taking these off the internet.
Yeah, I know.
It's not, he's not even thinking of
That's
them.
not the only part I don't like.
It's not fair.
Yeah, I don't like anything.
I don't like anything. It's terrible.
Thank you.
You guys should have him on.
No.
I dare you.
No.
Please don't
I'd rather
dare
die. I want
You'll
the
have
piss.
to do it.
I want the piss shaman.
Oh, you totally should. I would
the
love to
shaman.
meet him. I mean, and to be honest, that guy definitely goes to Burning Man. There's like literally
The shaman.
there's no way he doesn't.
This guy would be nice. The dad.
Yeah.
He'd be
He
nice.
would just be sweet. But that piss shaman guy, that's a special.
He'd be
dude.
like, you guys been fucking spewing so much nonsense. So glad you brought a shaman here to teach you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is this my new hairstyle I was thinking of doing?
Whoa.
Tom, I know you like me with the skullet.
Wow, that is cool.
All the girls are doing this.
You like. I mean, it's
cool.
It's kind of. I don't know why Hitler comes to mind.
Oh,
it feels
like
very Hitler.
The way that it just kind of
a reverse Hitler?
Yeah, the reverse Hitler.
Do you think there's drugs or mental illness involved?
Oh, I'm going to go mental illness.
I think it's a combo.
Yeah.
I think anytime you see something like this, there's an amphetamine somewhere.
Sure.
Every time you hear about something horrifying, it's always meth.
Yeah.
And
So
this
true.
haircut is pretty horrifying.
I kind of like it. I don't know.
You would do it.
You kind
The
of like
punker
this.
in me, there's something I like about it. Yeah,
It's-
maybe because I'm into this middle part now. I'm feeling her vibes.
No, why don't we just make it a little bigger? There's plenty of room.
I didn't
it
say
right
for
here.
me. She's young and beautiful. She can do this.
It is off center. The problem is this is permanent too.
Okay.
You have to
Yeah.
shave the whole head in order for anything good to happen.
Yeah, it's got to grow in. It's going to be an awkward grow.
She should rent it out for advertising.
This one's cool.
Oh. This actually has an interesting story that I know. Yeah. So the guy driving that car that hit that person was the dean of students at a private school in Tennessee. And he was caught for doing this. And they found that he had tried to do it to another cyclist.
Oh, he did it on purpose.
He did it on purpose, and his story is fantastic. When he was questioned, and you can find the audio, he goes, I was driving. I thought somebody threw a bike at the car. Threw a bike is a quote. So he goes, I was just driving and they just threw a bike and they're like, we have it on camera. Like, nobody threw a bike at your car. You hit a cyclist. And he's lucky that he was let go from the job. It was like a really nice private school, like, like a pre-college, you know what I mean? Like
college prep thing.
College prep school. And he was the dean of students.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well-
How do you get there?
Get that angry?
It's
I
like
know
falling
how.
down.
Yeah, because you're dealing with annoying parents. You're dealing with administration. You have to pretend to be this normal guy. And this is your only release.
And you have that contagious hatred of cyclists.
This doesn't work. And he's in the middle of the road.
Right.
He's like, dude, no one's going to
That's
fucking...
what he was out. He was out like, if I find one that's not
going
hugging
down.
the land,
Yeah.
I'm taking him out.
Taking him out.
Yeah, you want to feel alive a little bit. Your
Yeah.
life starts to feel meaningless. All you ever do is like yell at parents
Yeah.
and you're impotent.
You're not applying yourself in math, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And-
It's a justifiable crime, too, because you could be like, I don't know. He was in the middle of the road. What am I supposed to do?
Or
He
also,
threw a bike at me.
I mean, his version, they threw a bike. I was driving and a bike landed on my windshield.
Bicyclists do that though sometimes. They'll hide in bushes and toss like
Toss-
$1,000 bikes at cars going by just to kind of fuck
What
with
they
society.
do is ignore the rules of the road completely. I will say that.
Sure.
But you shouldn't. You
You
shouldn't.
probably
hit
shouldn't run them over.
Yeah, I mean,
There he goes.
There you go.
Oh. He kind of timed it well. He just kind of nicked the bike.
How is this on? Oh, the guy behind him had a camera.
looks like that with the source video here. I don't know how it's
Yeah, who's videoing this thing?
Another cyclist, maybe. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's pretty cool.
That gave me some
Well, that's
joy.
your whole folder
That's
today.
it.
Thanks
That's
so
it, huh?
much.
Yeah,
Can I see the book?
Yeah, of course.
It's a really cool art. It's
Yeah,
a really
it's
cool cover.
really
Yeah, it looks kind of like a zine, which I think is like it's very much a kind of love letter to what happened in the 90s. I mean, the stand up not so much, but a lot of it it feels like of a time, like, and I love that it looks like a zine that you could have gotten
Yeah.
at that time.
Great blurbs, by the way.
Oh, them blurbs.
That's a big thing, getting your blurbs.
It's so humiliating, isn't it?
It was horrible.
Just like a homeless guy, just
Yeah.
like, please, can you just spare a blurb?
Ugh.
But yeah, a
And
lot
there's
of really
great
cool
variety
people.
to them.
Yes.
I'll go ahead. I'll do it for you. You got Dax Shepard.
Yes.
Oh,
Nick
wow.
Kroll.
Oh.
The Chainsmokers.
Okay.
Nathan Englander, the Pulitzer Prize finalist, best-selling author of What We Talk About When We Talk About Anne Frank. Niall DeMarco, the author of Deaf Utopia.
Do you know who that is?
No.
He's like the America's Top Model, deaf model. He's like a hunk, like a mega hunk.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And then you got John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Very
it's
good.
very well
Heavy
rounded.
hitters, Moshe. Very good.
Listen. This book is like, I put so much of my sort of soul into this thing. Like, I'm super proud of it, and I went all in with sort of every aspect of it. But
Yeah.
it's like, it is the 6 pieces of my life that kind of make me who I am, and I really am super proud of it.
Good for you.
I wish it didn't have a
Good work.
Jewish chapter, but I'm proud of you.
No, I'm upset about that too. Listen, next book I do, it's
Yeah.
going to be one scene and one scene only, and it's cum collecting and piss play.
There
Yes!
you go.
Yeah, that's going to be the one.
I can't
That'll
wait
be the
for that.
one. Make sure you get it. It's out now. Subculture Vulture, Moshe Kasher's second book.
Thank you so much, Miss Heather. I often wonder why I can't seem to tap into that mom demographic with my humor.
You don't think this has something to do with it?
It might be this.
Yeah.
This might be holding me back from getting the women demographic, if you will.
That's so gay.
Maybe laughing to Officer Cum Dumb. You know, I didn't.
Come on.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he wants them to puke on him too.
That was he was in a frenzy, though. You could tell it was a total, I don't think he necessarily wants that. That was a real frenzied moment.
Yeah, because I've never heard him
He's like,
mention
shit, and then
that.
just jerk me off with your shit. Like, it was total.
It just-
Yeah.
Any of it, all of it.
Everyone's been there. But yeah, he was really something there.
So horny.
Yeah.
Just so hot for teacher.
So hot.
Gosh. I'm trying to
Turned on.
think of any moments in my life where I would just say that. Yeah, you know.
You think so?
When I'm with you.
Oh, yeah. Puke on me, shit on me, and finger me with your shit. You've thought
Again,
of that?
why can't I get the women to like me?
What is going on with these broads? Yeah.
Oh, only the dudes. Where the dudes at?
Dudes are everywhere, man.
Dudes are here
This
listening
is
to
a lot
the
of
show.
dudes on this show. It's
So many. I love the dudes.
dude-centric, yeah.
I love them. Listen, I'm always stoked to see dudes in my shows. It's a lovely thing.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful.
I'm very thankful too. Where is this here? Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, ride my ass like a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. Chips in a bowl.
Well, it's a huge announcement. It's a big deal.
I'm ready.
Tickets for the second leg of my Come Together tour on pre-sale starting today, March 27th at 10 a.m. local time in each city with the code word Tommy, Tommy.
Wow.
We've added a whole bunch of new cities and new dates. I'm hitting some of my favorite cities like Denver, Phoenix, San Diego, New Orleans, many, many more. Get your tickets now at tomsquare.com/tour before the on sale, which is Friday at 10 a.m. local time. So thank you all. Thank you so much for your love and support. This tour is off to a crazy fun start. So thank you.
So proud of you, Gene.
Thanks, Jean Jacket.
Guys, I added a show at the Netflix Is a Joke Comedy Festival and a late show, May 8th at the Masonic Lodge at Hollywood Forever. That's a cemetery. Isn't that super spooky? And
Yeah, it's perfect for you.
Dope.
Yeah, you're a vampire.
I am a vampire. But I've decided against it, remember? Not that you cared
That's
last
right.
time I brought it up, but
Because you don't want to fucking
Live
live
at
forever. And live at
no, I
night.
want to live forever. I just
But
don't want to live
not
at night.
Yeah, you want to live during the day. The kids asked me that the other day. Would you rather have it be sun all the time
Yeah.
or dark all the time? I was like,
Alice.
yeah.
It is amazing.
Maybe sun. He's like, that way you can do stuff because it's day. And I was like, yeah. It's
And you
good.
can create night.
Yeah.
It's true. He's right. You
Yeah,
can just
he's
put
like,
up
you
shades.
can just make it dark in the room.
Yeah.
I'm
The
like,
room.
That is true. Yes.
I will say, so our son, Ellis, does present Would You Rathers.
All the time.
Unprompted, by the way.
Unprompted would you rathers, yeah.
It is bizarre how genetics work.
Yeah.
And his are pretty great.
He's had some good ones.
Yeah. I'm
What was
trying
it?
to think
I
of
know.
one. He's like, would you rather every time you eat, you burp or you fart?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's not it.
That's not
it
it
at all.
But I'm trying to think of what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't that. It was
No,
good.
all right.
It was
Give
good.
me some slack. I've got AIDS.
It was good though.
I've got toddler AIDS. Listen, we've got 3 different strands of viruses going through our house right now.
Mhm.
I've got all 3 of them.
Yeah.
You somehow don't have any of them.
How is this happening?
I don't know, but I feel like hot shit death.
I don't understand how I'm fine.
I think because you're on all cylinders right now. Like you've got porosos, you've got touring, you've got
Yeah, but that usually
Two
that's how you
bears.
break down.
No, but when you're in like adrenaline, your body's like, not now, dude. But the minute you calm down, like
Yeah.
when we're on like a vacation next week, that's when your body's gonna be like, all right, bitch,
Yeah, that's true.
time for you to fucking chill, bro.
Time to get sick, man.
Time to get sick, homie.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You
You
know
ready
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
this?
Oh, I talking about practice,
You talking about practice? Let's start the show, bro.
not a game.
I didn't touch you, man.
Not that long ago, and I can't stand another man touching me!
Well, no one did that. Is this a prank?
I can't, he won't go away! He needs to go away, he's the fucking problem!
I need to leave?
No, just welcome. We'll take you to
I still got, okay. She threw some of my stuff.
Put a pen, mommy.
Who is
Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this. Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Ready? Oh, wait, hold on. One drum for you. Ready? No, I can't do it on this beat. What is that? I can't drum this beat.
How come?
I didn't learn this beat.
Oh.
I'm working on Billie Jean right now.
Yeah.
Which is just a straightforward, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice,
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4s. The kick drum.
I've heard it. It's actually alarmed me a few times. I've been in my office and I hear like, "Doo, doo," and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I remember that you're down there playing the drums.
Yeah. It's terrible, but I'm working on it.
That's how it goes.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
It's like a
you should do
stupid
it.
fun
I'm
thing.
happy that
and
you're doing it.
It's so loud though. I kind of don't want to put it out there
It's
that I'm
loud.
doing that in our neighborhood.
It's okay.
I love this clip. By the way, it says a POV, a Gen Zer cuts in front of you and others throw stuff
At you for
confronting
confronting
that
them.
and then proceeds to play with him.
Yeah, that seems very on.
I feel like Gen Z, it's not that there's more mentally ill people in Gen Z. It's that TikTok and Instagram have given them a fantastic platform for us to appreciate them.
Yeah, to show who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful because
Yeah.
before we had to really dig and find mental illness, like
Yeah.
Gigi Allen. They had to make a
Now-
documentary about people like
Now
this.
they post all the time.
That's the fucking best, dude.
Now they're just posting, man.
Hell if I know. I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
Well, she wasn't sorry when she cut in line and then screamed
I didn't see you!
to make it. Well, I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
Fucking leave! Just go!
That's an adult.
You're making it
I'm just talking.
Crazy.
Do not leave, sir.
This is a really important point to make too.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating hitting women. But sometimes
Yeah.
you need to see the backstory when you hear that it happened. You know what I mean? Like when they're like, this chick got fucking clocked, and you're like, that's never okay. And then you see the clip and you're like, oh, yeah, I mean, you shouldn't, but I see what the story is.
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I get the story now. Oh, so that's why it happened? Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
what used to happen is they'd be like, let's call
Well, also the spin on this
The
would
paddy
been like
wagon, you know?
this story. If this had ended in violence, they'd be like, some guy just beat up a girl,
Right.
And you'd be like, really? That's
Victim,
terrible.
She was a trauma survivor.
Yeah, you
blah,
know,
blah, blah.
he just some guy in line just went crazy and punched a woman, and you're like, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, they used to put people like this in institutions.
Yeah.
You would call the pet team or
Well, yeah,
whatever, and they
but
would
what
just
I'm
be
saying
removed.
is that this would end in
police.
violence.
Yes.
And the violence would just be reported.
Right,
As like
right, right,
somebody
right,
got
right.
violent.
Right.
And you're like, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Why did they do it? And they're like, some guy just fucking hit someone.
Yeah.
What happened though? This is what happened.
This.
Yeah. And then you go, oh, you know, sometimes you need to get reset, you know?
I don't know if
There's
I
probably
agree
less
with
freak
that.
out. There's probably less freakouts after the reset.
Okay.
You know?
I don't know, Tom.
Somebody drank through a straw for a month and remembered that they should probably not scream everywhere they go.
That's true. I
You
forgot.
lose 25 pounds. You kind of you miss talking, and then you're like, yeah, I should probably keep to myself sometimes.
I did forget the value of violence.
It's-
We've forgotten it as a culture.
We've completely forgotten the
Yeah.
value of violence
Beat
and the
down.
fact that violence has always been there.
Yeah.
Let's not discount the fact that violence is part of who we are.
Mhm.
Human beings, it's one of our absolute premium like conditions of being a person is that violence exists and violence is always a possibility. And now we live in this world where they're like, you know what would be great is if we could remove violence. It's like, no, it's always going to be there. You need the threat of violence.
Well, men particularly committing.
Some of these fucking broads do too, because here's the thing.
Some of these fucking broads.
Yeah, they really do. Like men, see, we walk around knowing that the threat of violence exists.
It's imminent.
It's imminent, and it helps gauge our behavior in places everywhere we go. That's one of the big differences between the genders. A guy who does that knows that it could end up, depending on who they're doing it to, in a really ugly situation. And so you don't see as many guys doing that.
No, but that's why the woman knows she has societal pressure to keep herself from being attacked. So societal pressure of this guy being shamed as an attacker, as someone that beat up a trauma survivor. That's her protective layering.
Yeah.
But also, I don't, much like when toddlers throw tantrum, this is a tantrum.
Yeah, it's a
Let's just be
tantrum.
honest with this. This is an adult tantrum.
Yeah.
You don't allow the tantruming kid to get their way.
Right.
in
You
this-
shouldn't walk away in this situation.
They shouldn't be shuttling him away.
Yeah.
They should be like, ma'am, you need to get your life,
Right.
collect yourself.
Or
Take you outside and beat the fuck out of you.
you just
in the parking
you
lot.
just lift up these two out of the United States and you move this situation just right into Syria and it has a
Ooh.
whole different outcome.
Yeah.
A whole different
whole
outcome.
different outcome.
Everyone's like, "Hey, have you walked by that fucking that rock pile over there where that lady freaked out? She's been there a week." That's pretty. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I think it's good. I think it's good for people.
Yeah. I think they just need to start institutionalizing people again. I
Yeah.
think that the biggest mistake was deinstitutionalizationals. When Reagan deinstitutionalized all the crazies onto the street,
I think you should just give
put
everybody
them right back in.
Get everybody a crowbar and just
And let it go, like
let
Texas.
it fucking go.
But I feel like
man.
we do that in Texas with guns, and it kind of works. I hate to say
it kind of works in Texas.
The deterrent, it works as a deterrent because you don't know what your neighbor's packing. So I do believe it creates some level of respect here.
There's guns everywhere here.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
But you don't see a lot of this shit happen.
There might be one on me right now. I don't know.
Goddamn.
Oops.
Oopsie. But yeah, this is just mental illness.
Check your fucking self.
God, I wish we
lady.
could just institutionalize. Like if someone could have just locked up my mom, how much happier would I have been? Because then I had
And
to
here's
fucking
the thing:
deal with her.
in the institutions, you have a good life.
No,
you
I
know? You get to be yourself.
Okay, ganda.
You know what I mean?
Oh, he's cute.
Okay, ganda. At kung tayong lalaway nagjamming na, di ko mapiti pa yung sasalangan kita. May ba? 4.9 na.
Aw.
See, he's got problems. He's got all kinds of things going on.
I like his
And
tattoos.
He's got a lot of tattoos.
Good ones too. Those are really good. The portrait work.
Portrait work where he had like Mao as a baby on one side and the guy that jumped out of the airplane with all the money and never got caught on the other side. It's really cool. He's got a lot of cool ideas.
Hey, he's got heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like his artwork actually. And he's got most of his teeth.
Then this is where the lady from Walmart should be. Right there. Right fucking next to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, as somebody that had a mentally ill family member, I can without put them away, dude. Medicate.
Yeah.
Take care of. I could visit. Just visit. Hi, crazy shoes, and that's it.
This is what you need, man.
But instead they walk among us, dude.
Oh my God, you
and
know
they
what?
freak out at Target.
What we didn't do?
What?
Hey guys, the pre-sale is live. Go to tomsegura.com/tour and use the code word Tommy for early access to tickets to the all-new announced shows all over the place. It's live right now. Use the code word Tommy, tomsegura.com/tour.
The biggest tournament in college basketball is underway and the action is just getting started. I've teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook for the tournament, and right now, new customers who bet just $5 on anything will score $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using my code MOM. The crown is yours. That's right. New customers can bet just $5 on anything and receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. Stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game, including total points scored, number of rebounds by your favorite player, and more. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
We are huge fans of Factor meals around this office because it keeps everybody on track with their diet, and it's so easy. Eating better is easy with Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to go in just 2 minutes. You'll have over 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Also, there are more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and going all day long. What are you waiting for? Get started and get after your goals. I love these, the 2-minute meals. Fuel up fast with Factor's restaurant-quality meals that are ready to heat and eat whenever you are. That's the best part, especially if you're a bachelor. We have a lot of bachelors in the office, and they love the 2-minute meals. Pancakes, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. No prep, no mess meals. Factor meals are ready to heat and eat, so there's no prepping, no cooking, or cleanup needed. Flexible for your schedule. You get as much or as little as you need by choosing your meals every week. Plus, you can pause or reschedule your deliveries at any time. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, premium options with no cooking required. Head to factormeals.com/YMH50 and use code YMH50 to get 50% off. That's code YMH50 at factormeals.com/YMH50 to get 50% off.
We used to do this, and it was brought to our attention that we didn't do it. I was like, how did we stop doing this? How did we stop doing this? We had the ICP guys on the other day,
so
Shaggy
great.
and Violent J. They were amazing guests. And a few weeks have passed, but it's just, it would really be a crime if we didn't bring it back. So here you go.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's because of his hair and
Hair and
shit.
stuff,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro?
they're
You know what I'm
incredible.
saying?
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is what you know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But
That's
Shaggy-
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
As a stripper or anything. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? There's, you know what I'm saying? But
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's what you're saying. Wow. Really
That was a great
whoever did
supercut.
that one.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, you said yeah back to him quite a few times.
I did.
You're like,
I
yeah.
wanted him to know that I knew what he was saying. That's the best thing to do to someone who says, you know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
lot. You got to be like, no, I understand.
I understand what you're saying.
I get what you're saying 100%. Yeah.
How fun were those two?
Yeah.
And interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It's the best. I don't know what
Just
to
check it
say.
out. You know what I'm saying? It's a beer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Two more.
Yeah, I do.
Two more.
Yeah.
I got
I
a
got
2001
Chevy Suburban.
You know what I'm saying? Putting on for the city.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
Right now, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, the hell we don't. You ain't saying anything yet.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Fuck. That was a good one.
Right out of the vault. That was a classic YMH.
That was great.
We haven't done that in a
Those are
minute.
great,
That's what Danny Brown named his album.
You know what I'm saying?
after,
Yeah.
This is how we started a relationship with Danny Brown. You know what I'm saying?
I've never had a job in my
Dad,
life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
In that jail.
You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying?
And then he goes, I'm like, psh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to also point out that Shaggy and Violent J pointed out something that we kind of touched upon, but they really articulated and the audience really resonated with, is that going airtight, it's actually kind of gay.
Oh, yeah. I think it registered to a few people before them, but yeah.
I never really thought of it as gay, but this is another layer to our discussion about going airtight.
Well, yeah, because it's a real different thing. Here's the thing. If you're a guy and there's another guy in the room naked, period, you have a certain level of comfort with that to be. Maybe you're just like, we're both super horny. That probably is true. And you can kind of keep your distance if one's in the mouth and one's in the V. But once you're 3 deep, if you're V and A at the same time, there is literally the thinnest layer of skin separating. You still feel each other.
Sure.
You feel each other. So that's kind of gay.
Definitely gay.
I mean, you're in a woman, but your dicks are essentially touching.
Yes.
And by the way, if with all the movement and changing, your dicks are going to hit all the time too.
Of course. I mean, how do you...
So you're getting collateral dick on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Runoff cock.
Yeah.
Well, also, too, in order to get one in the P and one in the V, how are you guys standing? Are you...
The guy in the V lays on his back.
Uh-huh.
So she's riding him.
Okay.
And then the guy who goes in the A stands over. But
Right.
yeah, his bag.
Yeah, his balls are touching.
If he has a long bag,
Yeah.
the bag is going to hang on yours.
Yeah, it's going to slap the guy's nuts that are in the V or
And
dick.
then the real problem
Dick shaft.
is you're like, God, that feels good. And then you're like, but I'm not good. But yeah, you like it. Yeah.
Well, I imagine.
And then, by the way, you're like this, okay? You're this guy. You're in the V. You're looking at this guy who's in the A. Guess what's right above you? Another D in her
Yeah.
mouth, and then his bag's right here.
Yeah. See, again, another layer to all of this we hadn't even considered.
Yeah. It's hella gay, you know what I'm saying?
It's hella gay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so gay.
It's pretty gay.
And when you think about it, there's more dick and balls in the room than there are V's.
Yeah, there's three
Three
dicks
more
and
dicks.
6 balls in the room. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
your dick and ball heavier. It's leaning, it's slanted that way.
Yeah.
Ugh, now I think it's totally gay to go.
Yeah.
It's totally gay to go airtight.
It's pretty gay.
Now I think the only person it really benefits is the woman, truly. It's a female fantasy, which is kind of exciting. We don't really get many of those.
Yeah.
He had a hard on.
I hate that one.
That's so the
That
3
woman's so
Ds
messed
is
up.
a female fantasy.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
this is actually really nice because it fulfills a woman's wish for once. It's not just all about the
To
guy.
have 3 holes plugged.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of holes. And 2 hands for, what did you say, Josh Solo?
Extra credit.
Extra credit, yeah. Yeah, I've seen those videos, and I got to tell you, they look like they're being pushed to their limits in those situations.
Yeah, I think I might need a lot more therapy.
Yeah, if you had 5.
If I did that, I think it would traumatize me.
Well, got some good news for you. We got another
I think I
email.
can do it.
Another email.
Make daddy squirt.
Oh, what? That would traumatize
Here we go.
me.
It's a guy. He wrote in, "Hi guys. After listening to the recent episodes and enjoying the stories of people's airtight encounters, dad glasses, I couldn't help but wonder what it would be like to be involved in one of these situations myself. I just recently broke it off with this girl I was seeing and wanted to explore more from my sexual life, so I went solo to my first swingers sex party. I wasn't expecting much to come from it. At the very least, I wanted to try it out. After knocking back a few glasses of liquid courage, I found myself in the company of 4 guys and 3 girls, 2 couples and 3 mixed singles. And before I knew it, we all made our way up to the playroom. It escalated quickly and it started going full throttle. This was like nothing I experienced in my life. Hands everywhere, bodies colliding, and yet I was still in for a surprise. My first airtight experience. After listening to the show for weeks, I didn't think I would be writing and saying I was on the end of one of these stories, literally. It was at this time of swapping and maneuvering all the women in different variations of Eiffel Towers, I was about to be asked that magical question, who wants to put one more in? Now's my chance, I was thinking to myself. How many chances do you get to plug the final hole?
Wow.
I can assure you this was a certified airtight experience. Hate from Australia. Thank you, RC, not to be confused with the great RPC.
Wow.
So thanks, RC. That sounds like quite an experience. Wow, you'll have that with you for the rest of your life. What a neat thing you can tell the kids one day.
Yes.
Mhm.
And what did he? They asked the question, who wants to go?
Somebody said, who wants to put one more in?
Wow. And he said,
And he was
I
like,
do.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm guessing it was the A. He had the A probably.
Right,
you know.
because the primo, we all know the hot spot would be
the V.
Well, now that we think about it, the one zone that will be free of any dudage might be the mouth, right?
No. The mouth's getting used by everybody.
Oh.
Yeah. Mouth is first.
Okay, so the vag